Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me, guys. We are going to be going over some lore stuff tonight. We're going to be going over some old stories involving a little community called the That Guy with the Glasses community, or Channel Autumn. These are a series of creators who did review content for things like movies, games, comic books, anime, very early content. Some of the first, it bounced off Angry Video Game Nerd. I would like to introduce my guests. Evan first, introduce yourself, buddy. Tell us your channel.
I am Evan Do Things on Evan Do Things YouTube. I don't know the fucking slashes or whatever. Just type in Evan Do Things and you'll find it. I play video games and I do video game reviews. I have one in the works, and I also have a video game short about Payday 3, which will come out eventually. It'll be out when it's out.
Fair enough.
It'll be out when it's out.
it'll be out.
People have not when it's. I've not been helpful, and you know what? Actually, one sec. Be right back. I gotta get my thinking shades on.
I definitely need to resize that properly again. Fucking.
Be right back, gentlemen. I need to get my thinking glasses on.
Thinking glasses based. Right.
You'll see. You'll see.
Just gonna resize my background. This is all very professional today. It's going so well. I did everything else in the previous stream. Super well prepared. Super well thought out. Fucking hell.
This is the fun part, Beckett. We're taking this to the next level as a series because we're gonna talk more eventually about other stuff because you're because Charles is a fountain of knowledge on a lot of these things.
Yeah, no, absolutely true. So basically, That the Guy with the Glasses is an interesting little channel. It's got little community. It's got a lot of interesting fucking drama attached to it.
Little tiny channel.
Little tiny channel. Bounced off basically a content creator. So first content creator not attached to Channel Awesome. They did some work together. Was Angry Video Game Nerd. He sort of was the pioneer of this kind of content, and then everyone ripped off his stick, and here we are. So yeah, how you doing? How you doing, Evan, buddy? Are you good? You're also another person who was in the Wick Kill stream, apparently.
Wait, I was in the Wick Kill stream?
Well, you were there when we were going over the Wick accusations and everything else.
Oh yeah, and calling out Connor for being a fake conservative.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I did on Resi's stream.
Good
because
fucking
he was
times.
Confused. And I'm just like, yeah, no, he's a fucking fake conservative. I fucking despise him.
I feel like so I found this. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Understand it. This is my autism showing. The background's like fucking with me.
Oh my god.
Such professional content, ladies and gentlemen. How do we live without it?
Like that, Beckett?
I don't care.
It's got tropical mango, the flavor that you fucking like.
Yeah, but it's not Monster.
Mangoes.
Okay. Chill.
You chill.
So.
Fuck. He's having his own Linkara moment.
This is legit.
Meltdown right now.
Yeah.
I can't find him.
What are you looking for?
Okay, well, my Dr. Insano specs.
Oh my god.
I have a pair, but I'm gonna have to go with my my secondary backup.
There we go. The secondary backup.
Oh,
Charles, you have the room of a man who knows about Channel Awesome lore.
I'm a nerd, yes. So yeah, I actually have a background with them, but
You're not sort of roommates with Sage, are you?
Oh, believe me, I would sock him in the face before I'd even bother being his roommate.
Interesting. That's fun. He did shit talk my favorite anime. So I was
exactly why, as a matter of fact. Okay, by the way,
he hates Trinity Blood. How can you hate Trinity Blood? Oh,
I think my name Evangelion.
No.
That was my reason. Is because
yeah, everyone's got an anime that they fucking. Okay, listen. Fuck.
I was hoping.
You're fine. Fuck it. Listen. We're going to relax content, which is I think. Welcome to my fucking wind down time.
Comfy fun stream.
Yeah,
Yes.
Charles has been like you've been a real interesting person to get to know. I'll be honest with you, Charles. I'm gonna continue autistic functioning.
I would like to. I'd like to think that I'm kind of like what is his name, Corey Spaz Kid. You know,
He's getting funny little mission
tangents and whatnot. And
we'll make him into a Freddy Freaker, like what everyone's doing right now.
Okay, so we've got we did Evan's introduction. Charles, do yourself an introduction, buddy. Fuck, this is almost professional.
I'm over on my channel is Charles Kitsune. I've been in and around the internet for about a while. I really kind of came into my own about 2017. I've been making shit posts ever since. I kind of just go around and whatever I run into, hijinks ensue, you could say. And I guess you could say I know a lot of people, and I've kind of just seen the insanity of things, and I got plenty of stories to tell. I was kind of around the early. Well, I kind of got my start. Well, sorry, brain's kind of.
Yeah, you're fine. Take your time. Take your time.
Let's just say that I've been a fan of Channel Awesome since college. My old friend former roommate got me into it. And if I'm gonna be honest, this is a story that will come up. They did save me from ending my own life, and so I got pretty attached. When the whole change channel happened, I had already kind of let a lot of them go. But to put it, my connection with Channel Awesome was that I was introduced to my college, going through a bunch of crazy, insane. I'm going to save the Schmuckleheads for now, but I kind of discovered them through a friend. Their stuff helped me in my darkest times, but I've since discovered that most of them are a bunch of assholes. A bunch of people who are well past their prime. But yeah, I know a lot of people. I'll just say that I know Iron Liz. Me and my friend.
So to be clear, because a lot of people aren't going to be familiar, who is Iron Liz?
Iron Liz is Linkara's ex. She's trans, post-op. She was on the earlier. Well, if you've seen the Trump shitpost, the Great Iron Liz. I know a lot of people. Most people probably know me from either Twitter or more likely I designed It's a Gundam's avatar. So that's what most people know me, or they know me as a weird guy on Twitter who's good at dunking on people.
So we're gonna have to run through some stuff. So let's start with Linkara. I think that's a good place to start.
Yes, he's kind of the nexus point because and I think he's the contender for the greatest locale Channel Awesome has ever had the pleasure of producing.
True.
Let me start off by.
So if we need to show clips and stuff, we can do that. But sure.
I'm pulling them up. Let me start you guys off with a simple question because I kind of bulged into this a bit. But what is your guys' background on Channel Awesome? Like, where did you guys discover it, etc.?
I learned it through Angry Video Game Nerd. Mm-hmm. I remember I learned about it in middle school. And then I watched. I was late to the party before the change. After the change of channel stuff. And
what year you think?
I wouldn't be able to put a number.
Okay, I was trying to the eras.
It was around when the Avatar video dropped.
Okay, so this is Neo Critic era. Him still on YouTube. Yeah. Okay, you're right. That was right around Change Channel. Before that, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's a good basis. So, what are your experience with everyone else? Because this is long after Spoony was.
I know Spoony mainly because you post about him a lot.
Okay,
and that's kind of where I got my lore on that. And I know Linkara from some of his old manga and comic reviews stuff.
And manga reviews, but okay, I was curious.
But also his Power Rangers. His Power
we Rangers. All know these. It's infamous.
Don't worry, we need.
His name is Power Rangers Red.
We need to watch the Power Rangers stuff. Yeah. So for me, I was a fan. I watched a lot of this back in the day. I remember back in my day when his skits were a second long. They were just a little input. They weren't these long, drawn out fucking him trying the golden era of Channel Awesome. I suppose when I was watching Channel Awesome, it was
TV era there.
So I don't. It's difficult. It was probably just after he first got kicked from YouTube. So it was before any of the early specials, and they set up their own website.
You have a longer history than I do. Wow.
Yeah. So I watched them a lot. Like
I was right after that.
Yeah, I watched when people came in. I remember the Nostalgia Girl competition.
Search for Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah, like so I've been around a while. So lore wise, at the time I was like, these are just things I have on in the background. I caught bits and pieces of the breakdowns, which got more explicit. We'll go into some of those. Because this was fucking chaotic. I think we'll hit a few notes.
You mean change channel? Change channel, you mean?
Yeah, I mean the fucking... Turn off that pesky ad block.
Oh, yeah.
Like, all this shit. Like... So, yeah, we've got some things. So let's start right at the beginning. So, like, as far as I know, Doug was somebody who'd always wanted to make videos and movies and films.
Mm-hmm.
He started to make reviews, much in the style of Angry Video Game Nerd.
As everyone did.
Fucking hell. Some of the...
I would say
everyone's
true.
favorite dinosaur... Everyone's favorite dinosaur fanfic.
I'm with Bundy Chew or Loli on this. It's hard to quantify how much of an impact that guy with glasses had on the larger, like the greater review as a whole. The greater I tried putting on
reviews fail.
Oh, it's and the modern internet review. They both kind of set the template.
They're also, I think, pretty responsible in some ways for the pressure and fandom to kind of with things like copyright and
Doug was on the front lines of that because back when
fair use because they were getting fucking hit.
Yeah, 5-second movies. He even did a whole segment where he was basically that one. Leave 5-second movies alone. Leave it alone. Yeah, that whole thing. So he was like before even the apocalypse.
Yeah, way before.
Later on, and he was kind of a proponent of it. In fact, the reason why they went to another site. Let us tell a tale of Blip TV. A eulogy, maybe? I don't know, but most people don't know what Blip TV is. I don't think. You want to explain it, or I can?
No, go for it. Go for it.
Basically, well, okay. This is the funny thing. What was it? God, there was something recently I was noticing about Viac. Oh, right. So you were talking earlier, Beckett, about the whole everyone going over or Twitch is basically blowing up right now, or Twitch is dying right now.
Yeah.
At least in the political sphere, because you're now moving over to YouTube too. Pokimane is also moving over to YouTube as well.
Yep.
This is my end point. Because when I first saw the Pokimane of all people, the person who is so popular, so on Twitch's side that she's, on their advertisements in the App Store. Now she's over on YouTube. My response was, and I quote, well, gee, how is she going to make transformative watch-throughs of Avatar: The Last Airbender on YouTube? Because if you're an old fag like I am, forgive the language, but if you're an old guy like I am on YouTube, Viacom is the synonymous with the devil, especially if you're in YouTube poop scene. Because Viacom was the ones that first pushed for the ad campaigns. They were the ones that pushed against copyrights. And they were the ones that kind of first got the content ID system in place. Because everyone was posting clips of, SpongeBob or Spingebill YouTube poops, for example. And so Doug was caught up in the middle of that because he was making 5-second reviews. In fact, he did a 5-second review of Batman and Robin. So Batman and Robin in 5 seconds, and it's literally a 5-second clip of him shitting into a toilet. And other things. Oh, don't leave me, Jack. Falls in the water. Titanic's over. It's a very short thing, and they were claiming that. So eventually, and you couldn't get paid. At that time, there was no ad share. There was no whatever. It was literally the Wild West. So Blip comes along. Blip is kind of a competitor of sorts, but how their model works is they host the content, you post it on their site. This is back when WordPress was a thing where everyone had their own website. So Doug makes That Guy with Glasses using Blip TV as the way of distributing it. And everyone comes on, he starts getting talent to host their stuff there. So more people come to the site, more people check out Doug, check out other people's stuff. It's like a win-win. And Beckett, from what I can tell, you were joining right when that site started. I was about a year and change after that, because my friend showed me this the 1 year anniversary brawl alongside Nostalgia Critics Review. Alongside Nostalgia Critics Review, and this is probably still my favorite review of his.
Can we
Adventures Like the Hedgehog?
Evan, I've got a job for you while we're doing this. I'd like you to get a video just quickly. Can you just go find the 1 year anniversary channel Awesome Brawl for me? We'll have a quick look at this. Oh yeah, that'd be great. We'll bring it up and share it to the class. So
it's a night and day difference between that and that.
Yeah, I mean it was incredibly cringy, but you can see that they're all happy, like especially in the making of it.
Yes.
Yeah, so. One of the things that they were really at the forefront of was actually trying to make like grouped up content. Like lots of content creators now are linked together. Like we're all making content together, but that didn't used to be the case. So hold on, let me bring that up and I will share to the Discord. I'll share to the class. Share stream. There we go.
There we go.
We'll make this big. That's the way we'll share to chat. Let me just resize things. Okay, so this is That Guy with the Glasses. This is basically what they did was they got together and they decided to make a 1 year anniversary special where they all get together and make like a little story, and we'll watch a little bit of it. But before this started happening, and it was really Doug and Angry Video Game Nerd that started this, because they were like memeing on each other for clout. This whole thing of like they pretended to have little fights, and
he actually went to what is it? And the nerd's house.
Yeah, and that was kind of revolutionary, and it's kind of wild how much of an impact these guys had. It's so cringy. It's so cringy.
I memorized Doug's song here, actually. I'd probably sing it alongside him. There's a bright sunny day in Chicago. Corruption's as high as an elephant's eye, and the meters are 74.20. Oh, what an added.
I mean, it's so you can see the genesis of how much he wanted to make movies. I think, like, I really like how Metica put it when he started reviewing it. It's so true. Like a lot of That Guy with the Glasses story, a lot of the creators seem to be people who couldn't, who started critiquing and then wanted to create. And like, we'll get there with Doug. With the exception of Linkara, of someone who was a creator and was so shit that he ended up critiquing. So,
Linkara is basically the less autistic Chris Chan. Changed my mind. I stand by this claim.
I would not disagree with that.
Oh, what an adequate day.
Oh my gosh. I forgot how bad this is.
It's New York. Feeling everything. Oh, what?
Angry Video Game Nerd. Oh my god. It's fucking people. This is 20 minutes long. Hold on. We're going to skip ahead a bit to when we start getting the other creators involved.
Yeah, you're almost there. When they get into the big room, yeah, almost there. Right, this is the elevator, and then they go in there. God, I watched this way too much as a kid, or my 20s.
It's fucking awful. It's so bad. Our content standards were so low.
Yeah, it's great. And the music's gonna be all copyrighted, which is why they can never release this. See?
I'm gonna get fucking stressed. Nostalgia check.
Come on, Kitty.
Oh, fucking hell.
Keep going!
Hold on, I'm trying not to get copyright struck. Fuck it.
Come on,
Oh,
Kitty.
true.
Let's kick ass and get cynical.
That's Lindsay Ellis.
Fine.
That's Lindsay Ellis. Little Lindsay. We're a serious feminist review channel. Lindsay Ellis in a fucking bow tie.
Reviewing communism, but at this point, she only reviewed Ferngully. Thank you, Harry Partridge. You got me that one.
Imagine, I mean, listen, oh fucking hell. Do you know the rape rap was actually discovered? The full thing?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh no!
I know. Almighty Lolly, he had it saved for his review.
Actually, if you want to find us, a copy of the rape rap,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
we'll divert quickly into Lindsay Ellis. Obviously, very schizophrenic Beckett here.
Oh, that was easy. From the excerpt.
Really? Hold on.
No. Keep playing. We
Okay.
gotta get to Linkara.
Gotta get to Linkara, true.
First, we have this.
Guitar guy.
Kyle Justin of KyleJustinMusic.com.
It's like the most epic he's ever been. Most of the time, he's just stuck behind the couch.
Thanks.
And now, the introduction.
Hold it.
Okay, this is gonna have copyright, so.
Oh my god, he's such a fucking sped. He's such a fucking sped. This is the coolest Linkara has ever been.
No, he's. You should see what they had to say about him on the set of Kick-Ass from like people who were like.
Oh, I've heard the exposés. Apparently Brad Jones really shit talks and really hated Linkara. He thought it was an absolute cunt.
Well, considering what he said about him getting doxxed.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Hey, I will not let you talk about the nostalgia chick now.
Yeah? What the hell are you gonna do about it?
I've just realised something. For anyone in the audience, how does this tie back? I'd like to introduce you to Linkara, the person President Sunday stole his aesthetic from.
You're some kind of idiot.
I'm not an idiot. I am a man.
How the fuck did you do that?
It's magic, bitch.
Bitch. Yeah, we're good. We can stop here. Literally, it's like
God.
nothing
It
on.
gets worse and worse and more memes
fucking
from everybody else's
nerds.
channels.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But it was a big thing.
It was massive.
That was the style back then.
That was
the style of time.
That's how we did it when we were young.
That's straight.
We were
And we
crazy.
liked it.
Fuck.
We liked it, damn it.
This was our Avengers, all right?
Yeah,
This was our-
That's not even wrong. That's the sad part. You're not even wrong about that.
This was our Avengers Endgame, guys. That's so God knows how many.
Okay. Before we do this, I would like to just show some Lindsay Ellis stuff, because this is some Lindsay Ellis.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to show where she is now. Oh my god, I gotta pull something up
In
too.
an asylum.
This is Lindsay Ellis. Love Never Dies, a magnificent musical trash fire sequel.
When Men in Black became a surprise hit in 1997, it didn't yet have a sequel greenlit, or even written. But that shouldn't have been a problem, right? Being based on a comic book, it's the sort of thing that should work well with serialization. If anything would lend itself to a franchise, it would be something like Men in Black.
Going to get your gun back, huh? I like this gun.
But here's the problem.
Look how serious she is. Let's get to her when she's on camera.
probably should just not have sequels.
That's where Lindsay Ellis now. Where was Lindsay Ellis back when she was making That Guy with the Glasses content?
Doesn't exist on the internet anymore. But what can I do? I'm not Merlin. I don't have a magic wand where I can go abracadabra, rape rap video appear.
So logically, if you're rapping, you're probably not raping at any given time. So here we have my friend and yours, convicted rapist Brian, who's going to help us on our little experiment.
Feminist Lindsay Ellis. And the rape rap.
Yeah.
Hey, can I rap about rape? Sweet. Cool. All right, this is great.
He's already for it.
Or perhaps I do. Oh, what do you know? The rape rap video does exist. Somebody put up a copy of it. Thank you very much, archivist, for holding on to this gem so we can take a look at the hot lyrics that Lindsay wrote for the rape rap video. Because she was the writer on this. Now, DJ Fedora here, he's singing the song, but remember the lyrics. The hotness comes from the head writer, Lindsay Ellis. So let's drop a beat and listen to this jam, homeboy. Here is the rape rap video.
Jim's a treasure.
See how close it compares to my my speculated guess.
Yo, I'll set up porno taping. I need it like a wild ape head. My penis is bent and misshapen, so I'm spending my nights out raping.
She wrote this.
With my hand on your mouth, cause I don't like noise. I just use cause I toys. In your like a pound full of toys. But no teen witch cause I don't like boys. I always struck out with women. More or less.
Turn on her
I
face.
never got no action. My life was a mess till I found the secret to my success. 'Cause in my world, baby, no means yes. Yo, P-Cash, take it to the bridge.
It almost makes you wonder.
Fucking hell.
It was a simpler time, you could say.
I didn't know about this.
You didn't know about the rape rap? Holy
the rape
fuck.
rap.
The rape rap was amazing.
While we're on the subject of Lindsay Ellis, pull up the meme I pulled up. This is an
I
actual
did not
tweet
go
from
that
Justin
far
Wang.
into Nostalgia Chick. I saw her more as like a side character, if anything.
She was. I mean, let's be honest, she was.
She was.
I can't believe Lindsay Ellis began her review of Raya by saying, "Hero Iris Yaris with her eyes taped."
Speaking of people that I know, I still don't know why Justin Wang follows me on Twitter, but I'm happy he does.
He follows me on Twitter too because because I like wrestling stuff and I know if you like weird shit.
That's how she got canceled, by the way. That's a review of that. Comparing it to The Last Airbender, you know.
I love that this exists. It makes me so happy.
I know, that's why I have it saved.
Okay.
There's a reason why I have it saved.
So, okay, so where do we move to from here? I guess let's move on to some of the creators. I think that's fair. I think we should start with let's start with Linkara. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'll pull this up quickly. I'll find it.
What? If you're what are you looking for? Because I can
The Lightbringer comic.
Okay,
Yeah.
You know what? Here's what we'll do. Don't. Stop.
Stop it.
Let me pull up the video that I have. Ready for this. This is my celebration for him blocking me on Twitter, and it does have the connection.
Okay.
Now, context first. That was my pride and joy. That is the crown jewel of my collection. That is how Anthony Birch blocked me on Twitter. That's the context of that tweet. So anyway, continue.
Oh yeah, you think you're so
Just quickly, nobody likes you and your life will amount to nothing, which, true.
good, huh?
I mean, it could be worse.
It
could be Anthony Birch.
You think you're tough, huh? You think you're something special? But can you do this?
I do not have the time, and neither do you, audience, for me to give a lengthy diatribe on why using rape or any other kind of a sexual assault in a fictional story can be a really, really bad idea. However, I will link to someone smarter than me on the subject and read an insightful little bit.
I will vary on that.
So, for context, for those who are listening, Linkara wrote a comic called Lightbringer. It was a terrible fucking webcomic, which you can see the art style for on stream. The opening chapter of Lightbringer is about a gang called the Slavers who kidnap and sell women as sex slaves in this random fucking city and no one does anything about. Our main character in The Lightbringer is a guy with Green Lantern-like powers, to be clear, who cries like a bitch because he doesn't want to use violence to do anything, so has to let these women get sexually trafficked and raped. Linkara wrote this!
Oh, I think that's bad. Look into where he got the name Linkara. That's from his other comics, his book series he wrote. It is just as bad.
Actually, the first time Linkara appeared is in Lightbringer.
No.
Is
he
it
wrote
not?
that when he was he wrote the Linkara series when he was first 14.
Really? I didn't realize it was that old.
Yeah,
because that's his self insert, like this godlike mega
self insert in that too.
Oh
and
my!
He basically tries to rationalize rape and all that in that too. Like it's just as bad.
Well,
it's.
I'll tell you what. Let's get through a little victory video, and then we'll talk about that. Yeah.
I won't.
We'll talk about
in all honesty, I don't know as much, but Dylan the Night Owl, shout out to him. He made a really good video on the subject, so I recommend that.
Why do you think rape is what you need for it to progress? Is there something else that could fill the same function? Unless you have a damn good reason to include rape in a story, you probably shouldn't. Using sexual assault as a motivation
Vizzy
in a
Pop
box
can
or
learn
an
from
equivalent
this.
trope will do nothing but steal credibility and respect from a really serious, really important subject.
This fucking asshole.
Look like a twin.
And this fresh whore is ready to serve you in every way you can think of. Look at those tears. She's so happy. He wrote that.
Who wrote this thing?
Speaking of. Like I said, don't mess with me, Lewis. You know, I know where you live. Well, actually, I don't. But
Do you know what? I'm gonna, because I wanna talk about why this is relevant. So Linkara is intensely SJW.
Oh yes, very much so. In fact, that thing he was reading was from what's her name's Gail Simone's thing on refrigerating or women in refrigerators. That's what that was from.
Yeah, it's
part of the.
It's not. I love this clip. Hold on, I love this clip. This is Medica's video.
I know. Yeah.
Problem is that a lot of companies don't trust online advertising, partially because of ad blocks. However, there are ways around that.
Turn off that pesky ad block. Turn off that pesky ad block.
Bit of Monday Matt. Bit of Monday Matt.
That pesky ad block.
Look at that fine.
Very boulder boy.
So Jim goes over the comic. Where is
one part of it?
Yeah, or like loads of it. So
not just that. He doesn't just go over that. Are we gonna talk about the leaks?
We're gonna talk about first. We're gonna talk about from creator to critic. No, we're gonna talk about. We'll get to History of Power Rangers. We might circle back around, but first I want to talk about Linkara's history. So Linkara has this thing.
His history, you could say.
His FAP history, yes. Linkara is intensely SJW. He is very, you need to respect women. You need to respect women's spaces. You need to, like, treat people with respect. But Linkara wasn't always like this. No, unfortunately not. So,
may I quote Iron Liz? I'm going to quote Iron Liz. No, it's not Troller's Remorse.
It's not Troller's Remorse?
It's quote Iron Liz. He was more conservative than me when we met. And remember, Iron Liz is trans.
Yeah, it's. I'm going to be honest.
She also didn't know.
Yeah, she didn't.
She also didn't know about it.
She didn't know about this. So I'm going to let Jim play stuff out a little bit because I think this is helpful. Let's
do it.
At a convention, on break, talking with fellow employees about a girl I liked at the.
This is the wrong
Actually,
bet.
that is important. That is important.
But you know what? Fuck it. Yeah.
He's like that.
Yeah. Sure. This explains what he's like. These are some of the links.
Time who also happens to be.
Oh wait, did you share something?
No, I'm saying is
okay.
that
This bit. Yeah.
As an autist,
Up and hovered.
No.
He does this a lot. He'll stand by a conversation but not engage. After a while, he finally chimes in.
You know, you shouldn't objectify women like that.
I'm not.
Then why are you talking about her?
Because she's employed, and I don't know our policy for that.
Well, perhaps we need a tighter policy for those of us who would try to objectify our staff openly.
Lewis.
So this is apparently the leak of a conversation that Linkara was having with that guy in the glasses employee. And the is Linkara.
Yes. Lewis, for fuck's sake.
I'm just saying, maybe we shouldn't make the women feel uncomfortable. Maybe we should try to be more enlightened about this.
Heading down to the bar, chilling with people down there for a little while. Doug comes down. Look, I'm only coming down because Lewis wants me to. Oh, well, I don't really know. I guess just talk to you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, look, just stay for his scenes, and if he asks, I yelled at you both. Okay? Yep. Walking back up to the room, Linkara is standing outside our fucking door.
So, did you learn your lesson?
I start cracking up and had to leave. Hear Brad just ripping into him before leaving. I can still hear Lewis outside the door muttering, uncivilized, pathetic, etc., etc. He's butthurt for the next 3 days.
Part of the problem is that a lot.
Okay, so Linkara is obviously very, very on the spectrum. That's probably fair.
It's fucking obvious. I'm on the spectrum. I know. Detected.
So, but you see, so one person, like as Jim says, managed to like track down a load of things with Linkara, and
this is back when the movie came out. Can I talk about the movie real quick?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Because here's the thing. Okay, first off, brief for those who don't know, that guy with the glasses, after making that 1 year anniversary movie, they went on to make movies, not just those like a short little brawl thing with all this copyright stuff. Movies. I own 2 of the DVDs because they're the 2 only ones that actually are worth watching. The third one is literally 3+ hours. I stand with what's his name, Spaz Kid on his assessment. It's accurate. That said, Linkara decided he was going to make a sequel to the worst of the trilogy, and it was called the Top the Fourth Wall movie. There's a lot you could say about it. This stuff, all the stuff that we're going to find out about his leaks, happened as a result of the movie getting leaked, or the movie coming out and people not knowing what the heck he was doing. Also of note, this is something no one knows, but the DVD of Atop the Fourth Wall has the only way you can actually watch it and actually enjoy it. It's called the Fat Grandma Commentary, because, and we'll look into this later, Linkara has a character that he plays called Fat Grandma. It's supposedly his grandma, and it's the most stereotypical fat, sassy black woman stereotype you'll ever meet. The commentary essentially amounts to Linkara doing the impression the whole time, barely paying attention, falling asleep, encountering aliens, running into eldritch abominations, all the while continuously calling, I believe, Angry Joe Jesus Christ. They sync him up with it. And he freaking hates Brad for some reason. Gee, I wonder why. Anyway, continue.
So, when going through forums, it was discovered that Linkara, far from being this progressive SJW who just cares about the womans, he might have had some history here. So they started digging through, and again, I'll just let Jim. I'll give credit where credit's due because this is probably the best compilation of it.
Recap of the favorites that were listed in the account profile. I'll read through some of them, and you can see if you can figure out.
This is Linkara's favorites list that he screenshotted as a teenager.
Exactly what we're discussing. Hermaphrodite. A surprise awaits a bar patron. Necro submission transmitter. He controls his sister, mother, neighbor, and a stranger. Mama's Cock Chapter 8. 18-year-old Wesley finally begins to please his busty mother. But I don't want you to think that this is just confined to the stories posted on this website that Linkara had an interest in. No, he very much enjoyed communicating with the other forum members and discussing his interests in great graphic detail.
Linkara liked to ERP, kids.
Online fun with she-males. Hey is all. I'd love to have some online fun with some she-males, herms, etc. My profile gives you a basic idea of what I look like. You can inquire in this thread, over PMs, or in an email. While I'd love to have some real-life fun, sadly, I don't have the convenience of meeting people, and I'm saving myself for my true love, whomever that may be. So reply in any way you can. Enters the room and sits down in a nearby chair. Well, I'm bi, and I'll wait my turn either to give or receive.
Oh my god, it's just the most
I'm
cringy
waiting.
thing. Yeah, I'm a nasty cock slut.
I'm a nasty cockslut. Oh fuck! I really want to talk to Iron Liz about this shit.
Oh, the funny thing is, like, half the stuff she didn't even know about. I'll tell you that much right now. It's so funny in hindsight. Anyway, continue.
In response to Jenny Jackson's post of, "I'm sorry, but unless you're a total nasty slut, you can't apply." Oh yeah? I'm a nasty cock slut, Jenny. I can apply as I wish.
Notice
Perhaps
the
one
light
of
bringer there.
Greatest posts.
Yeah. It's a nice little confirmation, isn't it?
And one that was screen capped because immediately after this information began to kind of spread across the internet, Lewis found out, and he immediately shut everything down, closing account after account after account in a desperate bid to damage control this. Nevertheless, we still have this gem. Teacher gets taught a lesson by bad babysitter Tyrone Lincoln, resident bad boy of the school, and 18-year-old football star, and one of the few black kids in the school, Mr. Popularity. Well, she was tired of his antics, and she was here to make sure he wasn't going to just try to slide by on his football prowess. You stick it in your mouth, you stupid bitch.
He wrote that!
Yes,
He grinned and pushed his massive black pole against her lips, moaning softly as he felt his teacher's hands massaging his thick member. He reached down and continued to maul her breasts, loving how firm and full they felt behind the blouse. His hands began ripping off the blouse, hoping to fuck her ample cleavage. When he was done with her mouth. "I love it when you white bitches know what I love." Tyrone laughed as she slid his lengthy black cock between her breasts. He gave a few light pumps between her ample jugs, getting a feel for them, as he looked down at his teacher.
God.
"I'm a little tired from playing with these awesome tits, so you drive for a bit," he said with a grin. He rested his hands at his sides and licked his lips, watching as the teacher who had been trying to punish him was now on her knees and ready to tit-fuck his big black dick with her huge bust. Of course, his past wasn't...
Oh, I still can't believe that's real.
I cannot believe. Could you? I mean, it. I cannot believe.
I can, but still.
I don't want to.
I mean, I mean, Linkara is just a perfect fucking lolcow. Like.
Exactly.
So, do you have the Power Rangers stuff for us?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pull that up. So okay, here's the. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll do that.
Well, so I'm trying to paint a picture here of who Linkara is as a person, but let's look at some of his content. Now, Linkara did a series called like the
History of Power Rangers.
History of Power Rangers. And I don't know what that fucking accent is. I've been dealing with a lot of lack of sleep here.
He's in Minnesota. He's in Minnesota.
So, like, yeah, he did History of Power Rangers, and this was a weirdly popular series. A lot of people really were interested, yeah. But he was... A lot of people kept asking him when the next one is. When is it? And Linkara got a little bit annoyed at this. A little bit frustrated.
He thought everyone was just all knew everything about his life, you know?
So, this is one of basically Power Rangers Wild Force History of Power Rangers. So we'll have a quick look at it. Can you grab the one where he's saying about no set schedule and also the
wait.
parody?
Wait, is it not here? Did he not do it anymore? Oh my god, he actually changed the intros. Oh god.
Interesting outfits.
Let's see what he has to go.
Look, the Sentai is
Fast
themed
forward.
around pajamas for some reason, and the toys sold like crazy, so the production team's hands were tied. Welcome, my friends, to Power Rangers Wild Force.
He edited it out. I swear to God, if he edited it out, I'm gonna be so pissed at that bastard. I'll pull it up.
Power Rangers Wild Force's Red Ranger was played by an actor.
Okay. He may have actually done it. He may have actually removed that. I'm pissed now. Okay. I swear.
Yeah, I remember it being there.
I let me found it. I found it.
Okay.
Someone saved it, thank God. For the context that you
Okay. So Linkara was having issues around his scheduling, shall we say.
Yeah.
It's been a while since the last History of Power Rangers. As such, I need to address a couple of things that have cropped up. Yes, I'm aware of the David Yost interview. Yes, I'm aware Power Rangers Samurai is coming to Nickelodeon.
Stop telling me things, guys. Stop bothering me.
In 2011.
Oh, we haven't gotten to that
I
yet.
will continue to do History of Power Rangers through that series once it concludes. Now, many of you have been very patient in waiting for these videos, and for that I'm very grateful.
Very patient.
Others of you have not been so patient, to the point where I'm actually taking time out of this review to talk about it.
If you're not patient, audience, imagine complaining. Who the fuck complains that their audience is excited for their content? Who would complain about that? Oh, fucking
Linkara.
He's such an insufferable cockhead.
That's putting it lightly.
Oh my god.
Let me say this once again, since apparently it was not made clear when this video series began.
This is okay. I know I've just done Twitch Pod Death, but it's like, if you weren't clear, guys, if you weren't sure about the sponsorship,
aggressive about this. Be more.
If you weren't sure about the sponsorships I was receiving, guys, I think that's on you. Fuck's sake. Anyway.
History of Power Rangers has no set schedule.
No set
The videos
schedule.
are done when they're done and will be released when they're done. In case you haven't noticed, I've been more than a little busy the last few months.
If you're not following my every movement, why?
Yeah.
If you haven't noticed, wake up already! I attended Power Morphicon, FallCon, did a very complicated ending to an episode of Atop the Fourth Wall, released additional videos in October beyond my regular workload, did my regular workload, which consists of an episode of Atop the Fourth Wall every week despite conventions and other difficulties, one of those difficulties being moving into an apartment.
Guys, you don't understand. I moved. Can you line up?
I gotta move in with Iron Liz, okay? And you know, okay. Also of note, okay. We're going to talk about this later. We're going to circle back to this, but I'm quite an aficionado of Linkara lore. You know what the episode he's referring to is about?
No.
He made a story arc in his story where this Eldritch Abomination entity that's absorbing all of reality.
Oh fuck!
Is fucking missing though from Pokemon.
I
do not know this.
No, I've forgotten. I blanked it out. It is ridiculous.
Liz hated it. Okay, I'll be honest. I actually really liked his like lore shit until like he stopped caring about it, or like there was like an inconsistency in this one storyline. I got so pissed about it. Anyway,
it's interesting, like, because this, like, again, this bled over to other things. So you can see, like, in the Skeptic verse, like people like Armored Skeptic. Armored Skeptic got so in depth in his weird little fucking fanfic with his little night characters.
Linkara appeared in a Quentin reviews segment too, by the way.
Interesting. Like it's fascinating how many people got around. Can you line up the parody of this, by the way, because I think that's worth watching.
Oh, yes.
In addition to that, people don't seem to realize how much work actually goes into these videos. Here's the process. I watched the entire series, which, for those of you at home, is around 40 episodes at 20 minutes each.
I have to watch TV, guys. It's very difficult.
Roughly 13 hours straight if I was watching them all in one day. Which also, I'm not. But it gets better. Because
I mean, to be fair, one of his biggest fans is Trump, so...
I also am writing up a synopsis.
It'll be out when it's out, and you like that.
Out when it's out.
Important plot points of the season, as well as writing down character notes, etc., which means I'm pausing the episode so I can write. Once the season is completed, I have to finish my notes and analysis, and then I watch the next season and repeat the process. Yes, I had to finish watching Ninja Storm before...
The irony of this is I'm going to pull up the parody of this, and it is beat for beat. Again, Jim says this. It's beat for beat perfect, but also, the fact that he recorded this, it sounds like a joke. But Linkara is such a fucking lolcow that it's his honest. This is his honest.
He's so on the spectrum. Like, that's why I keep saying. It's like, I keep saying he's on the spectrum. It's so obvious because my brother and me are like that sometimes. We can be that fucking like uptight.
Wild Force review. Why? So I don't let my immediate feelings about it be the ones that I write. I give it time to settle and see how much of it is memorable. It helps the analysis and judgment of the series. And on top of all of that, I then have to record it and edit it all down to a few videos for your consumption. And oh yes, I need to also have my own life outside of it. So when will the next History of Power Rangers be out? When it's done. I'm sorry if I'm coming across as ungrateful or needlessly angry, since I'm not. I love that you all care about this series, and I'm doing everything in my power to get it done. But it's not easy, and it doesn't happen overnight. Asking me when the next one is going to come is not making it get done any faster. I have warned you all before that I'm in unfamiliar territory now, and it's harder for me to...
Okay, that's enough for that. Let's
make me make another rant.
Let's see how close this is. This is the parody History of Voltage Rangers. Okay, I fucking loved this video.
Welcome to
Voltage
the
Rangers,
History
yeah.
of Voltage Rangers, my documentary series on the history of this beloved classic children's series that grown men love to this day. Before I begin, I must address a few things. First, yes, it's been a while since the last installment. Yes, I'm aware of Voltage Vengers Blue Ball Beyond coming in 2014, and we'll cover that series when it concludes. Now, many of you have been very patient with the making of these videos, and for that, I'm very grateful. Others of you have not been so patient. Let me say this once again. History of Voltage Vengers has no set schedule. The
perfect.
Videos will be done when they're done. In the rare case you haven't been keeping up with my schedule, I've been more than a little busy the past year. Wake up already. I attended PAX East, EXPCon, Anthrocon, the AVNs, HempCon, and filmed a very elaborate and cerebral ending to the unboxing ring. I released additional Mega 64 videos on top of my personal YouTube workload. Did my YouTube workload, which consists of well-written, thoughtful diatribe every single day. On top of all this workload, I happened to move into a low-cost studio.
The funniest part is, it's so on point that I actually, like, synchronized them up together in a shitpost.
Yeah, like, it's so easy to do. Okay, so that's talking about Linkara's content. Sorry. I'm just gonna say, like,
we need to pull up Trump.
Before we do that, we need to actually show what his general content was.
Yes.
So
pull up. Actually, I got the perfect episode.
So Linkara's content was to look at comic books and review them.
Basically doing what Doug did, and
Doug is nostalgia critic for those who don't know, but it's just a review show, and it was kind of unique. No one was really doing this with comic books, so it was or like any written media, because it was easier to do it with the film stuff.
They were doing it on something awful, and he ripped that off, but still.
Well, I mean, in video format, but yeah, his first reviews were written.
It started out as written, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is the edited version. When I pull up the actual original, fuck it.
Yeah, it should be fine. Is there much difference?
No, just keep going. Yeah. You got it. You're fine. I don't think. Fucking Medivac just changed it. Bastard.
Let's copyright. I'm fine with that.
Truth, justice, and the American way.
Okay, here we go.
That's the question. Super.
What, the original? That's
fine.
We're
back
to it. In Action Comics number 775. The story was a response to the growing popularity of a series called The Authority, which had a group of superheroes who were willing to kill at the first sign of trouble and basically made lots and lots of morally questionable decisions. The story was a rejection of the Authority's ethics and principles and a reinforcement of Superman's.
No, this is not. Well, It's fine. I'm sorry. I'm
help
like,
people
it's
and
not
help
the same. He recorded it and changed. Wouldn't change anything, but he obviously removed the Superman theme. So fuck it, we'll just keep going. I'm sorry, I'm being obsessive about.
Aiming and killing are in fact wrong. You know, there are people out there who don't like Superman, which is fine. You're entitled to your opinion. The problem is that some of these arguments about why they don't like him are crap. They say he's too powerful. They say he's too goody-goody. They say if someone had that kind of power, they'd be an evil asshole, or various other ridiculous assertions like that. But you know what? Screw that. He's Superman. He's the embodiment of how a superhero should be.
Oh god, he
kind,
re-recorded it.
compassionate, and able to take down his enemies without killing them. Hell, even Garth
He actually did, you can tell.
I really don't like has a soft spot for Superman. And this is the guy who writes a series about a world where superheroes are the worst assholes in the universe. But apparently there are comic creators who don't like him. For example, Chuck Austin did a run on Action Comics and was outspoken in his belief that Superman should kill and be a jerk. But we're not talking about that annoying run today. No, we're talking about a stupid book that is so not Superman, I feel uncomfortable even saying its name. As such, let's dig into Superman at Earth's End.
I'm not going to spend
Actually,
a
you
lot
know
of time
what?
on the cover.
Pause. I have a better example to give because I actually did a shit post about this, and it cuts out all that crap. I just realized, why did I just do this? It has the best part, the thing that everyone knows. And I got another one pulled up. I'll get another one queued up in just a minute. Just skip it, but it's the framing device. Yeah.
As such, let's dig into feel uncomfortable even saying its name. As such, let's dig into Superman at Earth's End.
Reality is, you are an android. I am a man! I am a man!
Sweet merciful crap! Just punch that android's guts out! Let this be a lesson, kids. When debating, solve your disagreement not with words, but by screaming, I am a man! And punching them in the guts.
and then he punches him at the end of it, and he says the last line. So we can just skip to that. Wait, where is?
Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
Yes, even if you're a woman, you should shout that you are a man. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
Okay, let me I think I got it. I'm just trying to find the specific one because basically I was gonna pull up one other thing that happened that is kind of important from this era. He basically did. There's this one skit he did that he kind of that eventually took off. Where is it? Did he not? Oh, God, don't let me remove it. Okay. I'll need to find it, but there. Oh wait, no. Here we go. Here it is. All right. So this is actually the first appearance of another character you might recognize, and we're just gonna watch the opening bit. So
Previously on Atop the Fourth Wall. As such, let's dig into Uncanny X-Men number 423. Damn you, Phantasm! You know I can't release issue 2 of Revolution of the Mask.
This is the quality of his stuff.
These fucking skits got everywhere, and they were all fucking terrible. Did anyone like them?
I did.
No.
I mean, I did.
I'm judging you.
I unironically like the fact that Masigno was the villain. You gotta realize.
Yeah, sure.
As I said, this shit kept me from killing myself in college.
Boom.
Hey, look, I'm a red versus blue fan. It's fine.
The first appearance of our man.
The world will tremble at the mere mention of the name Dr. Insano. Not even
it was meant to be a one-off gag. This is pretty much like Spoony's greatest character ever made. He is like, I cosplay him every year, and he started off. Oh, we're going to Spoony. We're doing Spoony.
Betrayal! What? Betrayal! Betrayed me! This game
I got a lot to say on him.
Okay, I don't know. We're not going into Spoony yet.
Okay.
But I just want to say for this, him doing this, he was talking about the XCOM third-person shooter game, and him screaming betrayal got like 2 people's interviews at XCOM E3 2010 cancelled. He
No. It was according to the guy who said this, who's now transitioned, by the way. Yes. He apparently he lost an interview with Notch.
Oh yeah, that was it. This week in games.
We'll cover that later.
Yeah. Okay.
By the way, I got the thumbnail done. By the way.
Nice. I like that. I will steal it. I don't. Yeah, you might have to cut it for your own channel. I don't think I might cut the stream up. We'll see. But you're welcome to take the content. You know that. Okay. So before we move on, let's do some Linkara stories. We'll go back to.
Okay, where do you want me to go?
Do
you want to cover the plot lines or?
Well, let's look, rather than focusing on plot lines for Top the Fourth Wall, let's talk about the creators. So we've gone over sort of what sort of person Linkara is. So what stories from his personal life really stand out to you, buddy?
Oh god, there's so many to cover. Well, what I will say is Linkara is. I made a meme, and it says Linkara is a less autistic Chris Chan, and I stand by that. He is. There was one of the funniest things I remember from his old things was he did a thing. We can pull it up of the top 13 or whatever. I think it was 11 or 15, 13, whatever. Top 15 reviews he'll never do, and on that list is webcomics and Sonichu. And he decides he's not going. He puts his foot down and says, "I am not reviewing either of those." Okay, and there's a reason for that, at least in my opinion, because Linkara is he's on the spectrum. Okay, I am on the spectrum. I understand what it's like. I too try to be like the human, as he puts it. He's the one that coined that, and I kind of took it. But the thing about Linkara is, the comic, the webcomic, but he is the example I would give of the type of autist that I cannot stand, because there are two types. There are the Tumblr autists, and then there are everyone else, you could say. Because honestly, Tumblr encompasses Twitter and all that shit. You know, you have the people like me and like other people my age who are diagnosed at an older age who didn't really get
like us.
Like us, yes, exactly.
No, like Hods. We had basically, just to give a very quick bit of channel lore, we were covering a piece of RedTube lore where somebody was talking about self-diagnosis. And it was that's
a Tumblr crap.
Yeah,
that's fucking Tumblr.
It was so annoying. Yeah, it was so annoying that one of my my channel admin who runs and I don't have mods aren't a big thing, but the person who does a lot of work, he's been around for ages, decided he was like, I'll prove it. I'll go and get an autism test. Turns out he's autistic. I had no fucking idea. So this channel literally causes autism. That's the law. So anyway.
Yeah, it's and there are those like Linkara who are very, I guess, egotistical, or rather, the way I put it is, empathy is not a learned trait for people like us. I mean, the best example I can give of like autism in fiction, weird and like the kind of autist some people are, is actually Goblin Slayer. I was watching that today. He's such an autist. He doesn't know what the fuck but there's no ego behind it. Goblin Slayer, he wants to kill goblins, and he's like completely oblivious to social scenarios. And then you have people like Linkara, who think they're everything in a bag of chips and don't realize that their mannerisms cause more harm than good. I'm kind of like that too, but I'm at least aware of enough to say, you know what? I fucked up. I'm a mess. I know that. Look at my place. I got all these Transformers. I know. I'm self-aware.
Not as bad as Chris, but
oh, Chris, I've seen his videos. In fact, his videos on the stages of Transformer collecting denial. Oh, that is me. That is me. I know the feeling. I literally have Transformers on my desk right now that I was fixing. But Lewis, he is like, there's just, you know what the hug box is. Do we have to?
Yeah, of course, the hug box. Yeah.
Linkara's his Discord is one giant hug box. I was joking about this the other day because I pulled up the tweet.
Actually, maybe I should explain for anyone who doesn't understand the hug box meme. Like the hug box meme has been used. There was a product made where it's like a box that hugs you and feels like makes you feel safe and secure. Hug boxes are basically places where it's very controlled. It's a complete echo chamber. Everything's wonderful. You're the best, and you're gonna feel so good at being yourself, buddy. Everything's fine. That's the hug box.
Yeah, exactly. Let me pull up the well. The thing is that his Discord is ran. I've heard described as like a third world country of the amount of banned subjects. Pull up the image I just put up. This is the list of banned subjects off of the channel.
Give me 1 second.
They include they include a lot of people, including people that I personally know. I actually my goal coming on here tonight was I wanted to hit that list. I wanted to make that list because there's so many people there that I either know, love, or well, these are the permanently banned from the server. Lightbringer. That's referring to the comic that we saw earlier. Also, Iron Liz has effectively kickstarted the comic. She's now made 2 volumes. The second volume is being worked on right now. It's like a comic skate kind of thing. Oni Plays and Related. I have the tweet or the clip if you want to pull that up of Trump bit. I don't know who the exotic book is. The Quartering. That's self-explanatory. Everything related to Channel Awesome drama. You know, we took shit, couldn't hit. Apparently, one thing about something about what's his name, Brad, and why Brad can't stand him nowadays is someone doxed or squatted his house.
Hold on. I actually need to stop you here. Give me a second. So Iron Liz is on this list. I can kind of see why. Yes. Crossovers are fine if Lewis has appeared in them. Ralph the Movie Maker? What the fuck is this? Like, Ralph is like the most inoffensive person.
He reviewed the movie. That's all he did.
He reviewed. Okay, so for anyone who
wasn't even that hard on it. Wasn't even that hard on it.
For anyone who has not seen Ralph the Movie Maker, you should. Ralph the Movie Maker is fucking hilarious. He's great. He's kind
of doing the same thing they used to do.
Yeah, and his like, oh fucking God, what is it? The food review thing, like the food critic show, where it's like they investigate restaurants that are failing is fucking amazing. Yes, Ralph's great. J.K. Rowling and other TERFs and Harry Potter don't do it. Sue's lawsuit? What was that?
That dude in the suite. I don't know what the whole lawsuit is there, but basically saying, leave the real old outside, please, he says, as he goes on Twitter and talks about how Trump's going to round people up and put them into, the gay people, put them in gulags. You know, I've been waiting for that for 8 years now. Worst president ever.
What
I still haven't been caught.
Why pro Jared?
The penis, his penis, also everything involving that whole drama.
Yeah. We'll talk about pro Jared one day on this channel. That's a funny story.
Also, the amazing Loli, not the almighty Loli. That's who he's referring to. But they refer to him as the amazing Loli. His response was, "I don't know who this amazing Loli guy is, but I think I heard he's pretty cool. He must be pretty cool." Because he did a review of A Top Fourth Wall, the movie. It's the best. His series on That Guy with Glasses is just barely eclipsed by Jim, because Jim kind of leave the crown work. But his review is fantastic, and he makes what's the word, liberal usage of the fact that among Linkara's things he had in his favorites is the green M&M.
Yeah, so Linkara had a fetish for the green M&M character because he's a fucking
I bet he
freak.
was upset when they changed the shoes.
Yeah.
That was a joke. Okay. Also, here's what I have him saved on my Google Photos as. It's related. You know, I've had that saved like that for ages, for years now. And no, I'm not changing it, Lewis. Fight me. Also, Kinky Linky is literally a Memology 101 clone that's all about Linkara. Yeah.
I don't know if Beckett knows who Memology is.
Yeah, I'm. What's
You know who Memology? Okay.
So what's so Chris Chan? Why is Chris Chan on the list?
Again, he in his I posted the video in the chat. His number one list of things he wouldn't review is Sonichu, and he's like, "Yes, I know who Sonichu is. I wish I knew. Went through life." This is like literally while he was still on BIP TV. This is the episode before he actually moves in with Iron Lips, for the record. It's the last video of him in his parents. My theory is, and this is, again, I've made a meme, and it's like that sudden realization meme, and it's like, Linkara is just a less autistic Christian.
Whoa and whoa.
Let me see if I you go towards the very end. Wait. No, number 1 is Sonic Comics, so we'll go back further back, or forward. Yeah, that's one more day. It's before that. I'm sorry, it was number 3. He said webcomics. I'm sorry, Sonic was number 1. I forgot about that. Too far. Almost. And yep. There we go.
This is the one that's most replayed.
Most replayed.
Form. I've got a few of them too, like Short Packed and Penny Arcade. But why the hell would I review either of those? They don't suck! But wait, the internet cried back. Let me tell you about the horror that is called Sonichu. Yes, people, I have heard of Sonichu. I really wish I hadn't heard of Sonichu. I would be a much happier man if I hadn't. Sonichu is some bizarre webcomic apparently put out by a guy named Christian Weston Chandler, or Chris Chan for short,
Weston Chandler,
that is some freakish hybrid of Sonic and Pikachu. The guy is a creepy stalker who apparently also suffers from autism and severe emotional problems. And even then, I can't be certain of any factual authenticity about that. I don't want to review this crap because I don't want to give it any...
True, it is apparent. Christian doesn't. You do not need to be autistic to drink your own semen in Fanta. You know.
That's not what I'm saying. I just love how he's like,
apparently
to distance himself from apparently the having it. He is, dude. It is fucking obvious. I've been able to guess it in other people. Like I can tell it through even the voice. Like I used to do voice chats with what is it? Pose Old X, scanty art, pop art. I heard her, like, literally as she first came on, I'm like, you are on the spectrum. I can tell you. I guessed it, my best friends. I was working one day at work.
Just like, yeah, you're probably on the spectrum, fuck it.
Immediately, the mannerisms, everything, how they talk. Like, it's just like, it's like the quickening. I'm like in Highlander. I sense the presence of the Tism and other immortals, I guess.
Any attention.
It's ridiculous.
I want this guy and his weird self-insertion fanfic/fan art to go into some dark corner of the internet and just let it disappear. Conversely, the average webcomic is fine.
Oh my god. So, okay. So this was the list. So, look, Linkara exists in a hug box. Yeah. So, from Stories from His Life, like, because we couldn't get Liz for this tonight, unfortunately.
Okay,
maybe...
Linkara, he was raised Christian.
Sure.
Again, he made that the book series is supposedly Christian. Also, the character in that book, like, again, I would say Dylan the Night Owl has a good good video on it, like over 2 hours long of him reading it, so you don't have to, and it's bad. And like literally, like the 4th chapter, the chick who finds him, who's like a priestess of the religion that he's the Christ figure of in said religion, like dies trying to protect him. Like he came out and like started like talking one-liners. It's an isekai basically, talking one-liners and all this shit at these guys, and then like turns around, she's dead. And he buries her, and it's like really somber and sad. You know, it's like wow, this character died, and you think he would like take him there, and then all of a sudden, Linkara is like, I don't understand. Like, the guy you meet for the first time in the story, usually, she doesn't die immediately. What the heck? And it's like, and you just lost the entire plot. And then he goes to the church, and he meets that there's a priest, the high priest there, and his cat girl daughter, who basically he sleeps with the cat girl daughter. And then there's apparently all this shit about, like, supposedly, like, excusing rape and all this stuff. I don't know. Like half that I read from Dylan,
that might be that might be a read on Beckett reads on stream kind of thing. I'd be down for that.
No, it's books, multiple books. He wrote the first one. He was in freshman in high school, and it's like it reads like his content. Like it's like one of the weird quirks about Linkara is that when he raises his eyebrow, when it's like when he's trying to like he's fucking Spock. Like he uses the raises an eyebrow like as like a repeating term in the story. Also, he went to college. And he tried getting a girl. Like, he basically had a love quest arc in college. Like, he came off as a creep. And then he starts making the webcomic. And then that gets picked up by something awful. And then he realizes that, oh fuck, I can't actually do anything, so I'm going to start tearing other people down. Enter the gym video, because he talks more about that. But basically, Linkara he's like, what if Chris Chan was slightly less autistic? Okay? He's a Christian, he thinks he's a little more, just a teeny. He can actually interact. He went to school. He wasn't stupid enough to not go to school. He was a nerd and all those other things. And he actually made content, and he was okay at it, and people liked it. And he started getting an ego, and then he starts making all these extra characters and makes a lore where he has a version of him who is Frank Sinatra, who really likes him, and there's a whole lore about him. There's a character he made called 90s Kid, who's basically his straw man for everything wrong with the 90s, because he fucking hates Rob Liefeld. And I'll be honest, I used to hate him too, and then I realized that Linkara's a tool. And this is the thing about Linkara. When he started out, he would actually review anything he found that was bad. Then he started doing Patreon reviews, and now that's all he does. So he goes in, beats a dead horse every so often, goes back to what people are paying him to review. He makes he had this massive plot line where he stole a spaceship from an intergalactic conqueror called Lord Vice, who was trying to stop this Eldritch Abomination from entering into new continuities. He defeats him, takes it over. Lanny Pator is the FBI informant who spoke on his behalf, who's this liaison with the government. I'm not kidding, that's an actual thing that happens. and then the entity comes, and it's literally just it possesses 90 Kid, and it's 90's Kid, and it's missing though. It's literally missing though. And his magic gun has a whole lore behind it that it's actually a little girl who was turned into a weapon as a weapon.
For fuck's sake.
That gun.
Always little girls.
Well,
Margaret's her name, by the way. He's a wizard.
Yeah,
he's also, here's the other thing, is that he has a morpher, several morphers.
Oh shit, yeah. So Power Ranger morpher things, yeah.
And here's the thing. They're toys. The toys that he collects. He gets the first buckler, then he gets a Zeomorpher and turns into Pinkara, which looks like it's supposed to be a Zeo version of Linkara that looks like Linkara the White, but he even admitted it looked like a pimp outfit. He eventually he has this massive spaceship up in space CG'd, and then he fights goes and fights Eldritch Abominations and convinces one you know what, I'm gonna pull it up. And then you froze Linkara. You have to see how bad. Yes, it's here. Okay. This is from the Top the Fourth Wall movie. And the Top Fourth Wall movie is basically the same quality as his other stuff.
I was going to say, we do this. Maybe it's a good place to pivot into talking about Doug.
Yeah, I want to do that because I love Doug. I fucking love him.
Yeah, the Duggites.
You're Dougists.
You guys have never stared into the face of an angry god as it laughs at how small you are, and then you stare right back at it and make it blink!
And then you froze!
Okay. You know what? That's a good edit. I wasn't expecting that. You guys also,
I want to watch it again, and I'm sure I'll watch it all the time.
As it laughs at how small you are, and then you stare right back at it and make it blink!
And then you froze!
I know. Freeze.
I was frozen today! Sorry.
Christ! Also, by the way, that is Mars Girl of Kickback fame, infamy. That's a whole other can of worms. Oh God, yes. Pull up the remix.
Was this? Where's it?
No, let me pull it up. I'll find it. Fuck. Look up Axel Pineapple. Axel Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Axel Pineapple. I was frozen. I'm gonna look it up too. Fuck. Yep, found it. I found it.
Oh, I've got it.
Yep, that's the
Just
one.
out of nowhere, the next time you're in the middle of an argument with someone, just say it. Just say it.
I was frozen today. Frozen today. 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 I was frozen today.
Oh my god.
Frozen today.
It's a full song.
Today. Frozen today.
How long is this?
Today.
Just turn off. It's literally just that. He did like a 10 years later one too.
See, I think what's interesting as well is it speaks to the audience that watched this stuff. Everyone's so fucking retarded. Like
They still are, but
so let's talk
a lesser.
Well, no, they're having fun. They're having fun. And
they were having fun, but like, come on, man, like.
Okay. Actually, that does tie in with Liz.
Sure.
Like Liz, the reason why she left, she told me this story. I think she told it on when she had me and Evan on, or me and Crystal Philosopher were talking to her. She was talking about how why she left. So the story is, or you may have, she did have a section in the Change Channel video, or the Change Channel document, because she was on set for the second anniversary
Can we
movie they made.
Can I wheel you to what the Change the Channel document is? Because I think that's important.
That is important. Okay, so the downfall of Channel Awesome happened about 2017. I was smack dab in the middle of it because at that point I was starting to learn about how. Oh, actually, no, it wasn't. It was 2018.
There's still people trying to push for it today. I remember seeing some guy doing a.
We need context. We need context. It's important not to get lost. Come on.
This happened. I think the document came out actually in 2018, midway through towards right around the spring. All of Channel Awesome former contributors decided they were going to make this massive document about the terrible things Channel Awesome did. And it was very much done in the style of Me Too. That was the formula of this document. And it had some actual grievances and it had some more petty grievances. One example was Lindsay Ellis, who said that Channel Awesome should have taken a more direct stance against Gamergate. Other things were how the gaming site Blistered Thumbs was basically mismanaged into oblivion. Michael Curtis, that is verified. Mike Curtis has talked about that on length. He was a former contributor on Blistered Thumbs. Other things range from petty and made up stories, like apparently not having craft services on set for Kikassia. Oh no, it was not having water and craft services. And Kikassia was shot in the Nevada desert. So
yeah.
But turns out the reason was apparently Lindsay wanted to get coffee, wanted to see if they could get coffee, and they didn't have coffee. And that spun out of control. So there's a lot of things in the document that have been since debunked, like this other story about Doug Walker as a Nostalgia Critic fighting Spoony as Dr. Insano. The Nostalgia Critic's dressed up as M. Bison fighting Spoony as Dr. Insano, and apparently Spoony ripped the cape on the M. Bison outfit, and they couldn't talk for like an hour, they didn't talk to each other for a day. That's not real. Apparently that was eventually debunked because apparently some guy was like, Lord Cat, the guy from This Week in Gaming, was like, oh yeah, I verified. I basically said everything that anyone argued that made Doug look bad. I said that was true. So there was a lot of problems. Then you had actual issues. You had things like apparently there was a stalker, and apparently one of the workers of Channel Awesome was sent down to a safe house because apparently keep her safe, and this guy had a bat and everything. There was the story of how Lupa got fired. Apparently, she claimed that the reason she got fired was, she was late for a call in 15 minutes and she was fired. Apparently, no, she was late for 2 hours, and there were a lot of other extenuating circumstances. So it was very much of a tall tale. And then you have the things that actually stuck. To this day, have barely been addressed, but I've kind of moved on from it. And they actually partially involve Iron Liz, because Iron Liz's stuff was actually true. And her things were I was basically roped into being an extra on the cast of Suburban Nights. I guess one of the guys tried doing like a stunt, and like he stomped on my ankle, and apparently everyone else signed an NDA or like a please don't sue us if we get injured, basically, because I was there as like Linkara's ride. I was pulled aside to do this because one of the guys, they needed someone to fill in. I was basically handed it after I got injured. And then you have the Jew Oreo situation.
Oh God.
So there was a thing in the actual document saying, oh, this person, one of the Channel Awesome contributors groomed me and then took advantage of me at a convention. I was supposedly underage. She wasn't. She was of age, but she said she was, and I kid you not, mentally 16. And then ghosted her after they did it at a convention. And she raised it up to Channel Awesome Channel Awesome HR. They did nothing for a year, and then he got fired. And the Channel Awesome's initial response to all this was because that was added after the first edition of the document, was them saying, "Oh, we're sorry that you felt that way." Then the documents about harboring a sexual deviant, a sexual abuser, or assaulter or whatever. And then they decided to come out with chat logs saying, hey, no, we dealt with him right after they said something. Right after they told us that this happened, we fired him. Here's the chat logs from Skype. And I guess Rob or someone decided they're going to barely cover up the name.
Just to be clear, Rob is Doug Walker's brother. Doug Walker is the nostalgia critic. He was like the head of the channel, along with
Their Channel Awesome as a whole is owned by another.
He was
guy.
God of Channel Awesome.
He was God.
And of course, and Rob was Santa Christ. That's
no, he's Judas. No.
And I'm Jesus. No, he's Santa Christ.
I know he plays Santa Christ.
Evan, we all love Santa Christ. He's Santa and Jesus. God damn it, Santa Christ. He atoned for all of our sins, and he also loves pancakes. He saves puppies from a fire, and he also loves pancakes. He shoots lasers from his eyes and hems curtains for free. He goes surfing in space and hangs out with Mr. T. Sorry.
You're fine.
Back to the sexual deviancy. It turns out people were able to connect the dots. The timing was accurate, and they were able to say, "Hey, if you took the font and like lined everything up, it said Justin." So yeah, it was Justin Jew Oreo who was the deviant. But here's the thing: here's where Liz comes in, because yes, while that person was only the person in the document was a victim, there was another victim, and that was the victim that actually got him fired. And Liz has a connection to this and she went on. I had her go on Short Fat Otaku's stream to talk about it. Like I suggested for her to talk about this there, and she did. She went on Dumping a Scrump that day, or around that time. Turns out she was working at a crisis center for like people with suicidal tendencies and whatnot, crisis hotline. And they approached her. They said, "Liz, there's someone on here that we think that since with your background, might be able to help us out." And it turns out it was the victim in question, who was actually the one that that caused Justin to be fired. And it was Screaming Mantis. At the time, Brad's, I think, girlfriend, maybe wife. I'm not sure now where she is, if she was his wife then or his girlfriend then or not. But basically, he approached her when she was drunk, brought her up to her room, and she woke up with him basically next to her, said, "What the fuck?" And then when she went and got Holly, the HR lady at Channel Awesome, she went over, saw his Vulpix plushie he left on the bed, and said, "Oh no, not again." He was then fired. He then killed himself. And everyone started making tributes for Jew Wario after he died, including Mars Girl, who was commissioned to write and voice or sing the song for his YouTube series called Family Kamen Rider. So fast forward, and again, this is like all this stuff wasn't made clear.
When this stuff came out, a lot of people were, I don't know, there seemed to be a lot of obfuscation around Justin.
Oh yeah,
because obviously he'd killed himself.
Yep.
And so when these accusations were coming out, he obviously couldn't respond. He wasn't there to respond. So, you know, it seemed, yeah.
It killed old sales. It basically, what started out as a way of them to basically go after Channel Awesome and in a very like Me Too times up kind of way, wound up taking all the wind out of the sails. And for me at the time, I was actually pissed about that because I actually thought like, why is Doug and Rob still allowed to do all this? And you see, this is where my connection with Mars Girl comes in because again, I met Liz on a Discord from a creator called Extra Mana, who was at that point, right before this all went down, interviewing various people from formerly of Channel Awesome. He was kind of starting to do the retrospective stuff. His stuff was coming out, and then like, what is it? Medicare stuff came out in 2017. So it was right around the time this was all happening. In fact, he interviewed, I think, Mars Girl after she quit. This was the summer before the document dropped. The document was put together by Holly and by other people like Mars Girl. They compiled everything. And the thing is, again, the person in that document was not the person who was actually what got Justin fired. And there's a reason for that. You see, if word got out, the theory it goes is that since Holly is the one compiling all this, it was in her best interests to obfuscate who the actual victim, the actual person was, or the person who actually was the deviant. Because the question would then come back to her: why didn't you do anything? I mean, since it's Mars Girl and Holly doing this, my theory of what happened after it got out was she turned to Holly and cut off all connections because, you know, it's kind of embarrassing for Mars Girl to be doing a tribute to the guy who basically, you know, sexually harassed someone, and Holly knew and didn't do anything to stop her or like anything at all. She knew this whole time, Holly did, for over a year and did nothing about it. And like she was friends with Mars Girl. And I found out how much she was pissed about this and how sensitive Mars Girl was about this because I picked a fight with her right before Kick Thick. So Kick Thick happened the next year in 2019, about February. I picked a fight with her in 2018, around October, because I told her to her face, I said, you know, I don't believe that you actually, you know, didn't know anything. And she nearly bit my head off for it. Like, I didn't realize how pissed she was. So then Kick Thick happens, because Mars Girl starts Kick Thick. And for those who don't know, it's on the list of banned subjects on Linkar's server is Vic Mignogna. That was a whole situation where apparently Vic was, who is a popular and famous voice actor for anime dubs, was accused by a bunch of people of impropriety, of being a sexual person at conventions. And they eventually did fire him for the most flimsy excuses ever, because half the things people were saying about him were either disproven, were fabricated, because people were using actual photos out there. They were using photos saying, see, he's grabby at conventions. And then like the person said, I told him I took that photo. I was the one in the photo there. I asked him to grab me like that. Can you stop using me for your witch hunt? And I kind of remembered that, you know, Mars Girl was bitter my head off about that. So I sent it to Yellow Flash, who's also banned from Linkar's thing, if you remember. And he asked her, you know, like, you're getting all upset about, you know, about Vic. What about Justin stuff? And she said the funniest thing. Let me pull this up because it's saved amongst my screenshots of. I have her saved in my photos as Arms Girl because she has the arms of orangutan. But basically, Change of Channel there were some things on there that were legitimate, but almost everything has been more or less disproven or like considered like not the case. The upshot or the downshot of it, you could say, is everyone left. It was like the only people that were left on the site were literally Cinema Snob and Brad Jones, and apparently also Larry Bundy. You know, hello you, I'm Guru Larry, and welcome you back to Fact Talk. 5 game developers you didn't know have taken a shit. And everyone laughed, and like Linkara, like Oni plays. He the way he describes Linkara's or Zach like Pebbles, like I read his like sign off letter. It's like he nuked the fucking country. It's a heavy heart. I must walk away from Channel Awesome. I do not do this lightly. It's like, dude, you're
not that important.
I mean, it's interesting, I think, in some respects, because
band died.
Like the sexual stuff that happened around, because moving on to like we mentioned Obscurus Looper and we've mentioned Spoony. Spoony was actually I'll give a bit of my turn to give a preamble. Spoony. Oh no! Oh, I didn't mean that in that way. That was a great rundown. I really appreciate it.
My throat hurts, man.
No, you're good. I'll give you a break. Okay, so Spoony One is a creator who is one of the probably few That Guy with the Glasses creators who existed independent of the site for a significant period of time. People were massive Spoony One fans. They were Spoony is again.
They actually still are. Many people still are.
Oh yeah. Like Spoony's old content, which was reviewing things like tabletop RPGs, video games, movies, all kinds of stuff.
Jack of all trades, you could say.
Yeah.
You could say he's a jack of all trades.
Yeah,
Anything that came to mind.
Yeah, was just really good. It was very low quality, low budget, but it still holds up as entertaining review content, quite honestly.
I rewatch his stuff quite a bit.
Yeah, it's solid. But Spoony, over time, for a couple of reasons, got very fucking depressed over time.
You're going a little too getting ahead of yourself, though. I will admit.
Sorry, say that again.
He got depressed. You could say.
Oh yeah, he got.
I'm only saying this because I'm like you're putting the card ahead of the situation. That's
I mean, we'll get to. Well, I'm trying to give as much of a breakdown as I can, but it's one of those things where.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Because it's important as to why. So Spoony was it Spoony whose brother's a cop? Am I right?
Spoony's brother is a border patrol officer.
Yeah, and
his brother Miles.
Yeah, and then basically his brother seemed in discharge of his duty shot somebody, I believe.
Yeah.
Was what gone but not forgotten.
Gone but not forgotten. That was a common trolling method. In fact, you know what? Do you have? Okay, yeah, I'll have to pull this up.
But the reason I'm getting ahead of myself a bit is because in reference to this stuff, Spoony for a couple of reasons, just the content slipped, and Spoony took to basically just posting and shit posting on Twitter most of the time.
More ranting than anything else.
More ranting. That is true. Larry Munizon's still on. Spoony has posted. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Thank you, Brandon. So the the stuff with Spoony is interesting with the ranting. Now, firstly, he got funded to make a movie. A lot of the Channel Awesome guys got funded to make movies. Linkara made a movie. Doug made multiple feature-length things, which were basically movies. And Spoony basically took to ranting on Twitter, posting as his dog, all this kind of shit. And it came to
his dog, yes.
Yeah, LARPing this dog. And it got to the point where, for whatever reason, and I've heard disputed claims of this, but it seems that Obscurus Looper fell out with him.
Okay. You got this totally out of order. Lupa came first, then the Patreon, where he got the movie, and then the depression. It's in the reverse order, but yes.
Oh, is it in the reverse order? Okay. So we'll go.
Yeah, you got it.
I thought he was already depressed. No, that's fine. It has been a while. It doesn't matter.
He was to a certain extent. I mean, he was. He always kind of had that. There's a few bits in some of his old videos, but
so the Looper stuff is interesting. It's how Spoony ended up basically leaving Channel Awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
So a few months before this, it was what's her name? Japanese review artist girl.
Just Utaku, now Jake Utaku, by the way.
Jake Utaku now, but just Utaku at the time.
Just Utaku, sorry.
Yeah. Spoony made a joke about chaining her to a radiator in his basement on Twitter. Now, nothing happened at the time, but about a month or two later, Obscurus Looper, he was making another joke about something. And Obscurus Looper said, I think it's really fucked up that you joked about raping her. And basically drummed up quite a lot of stuff with allegations that he was joking about sexual assault, that he was problematic, that he was a dick to everyone. And it basically crashed around him till he was forced out of the of the group, basically. And there's a great, there's a great video because they used to basically do Linkara, Doug, like Nostalgia Critic, and Spoony used to do this like Three Stooges style review of movies.
They reviewed the old movies.
Yeah. And what's interesting is the one they did that after this, months and months later, Linkara sat down and said, I think we need to address the controversy. You never went to Harvard, alluding to it like they're making a joke, like they hadn't kicked Spoony out of the organization. It was like the shit on this was fucking wild. I mean, it really is the infighting in these groups.
Yeah.
I'll bring up some of these memes. Hold on a second.
I got quite a few here.
I like this image. It's a great image.
This is where he is. That's where he is now.
That's our current Spoony. Once one of the most successful and respected content creators online. This is what internet fame does to you, kids.
He basically devolved into doing live streams.
Yeah.
And essentially, he would do live streams where he'd basically be passive aggressive towards the audience.
Look at him in his height. Look at him at his height. Look how together and good he looks.
That was from Spooning with Spoony, by the way. Also, I queued up the scene you're talking about, by the way.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. It's a little deeper.
Let's not waste any time. This is Critic. Oh, we have something we have to address first. The elephant in the room, which of course is him. What did I do? Oh, you know exactly what you did. It happened a few years ago. The drama that was caused, everything that happened on Twitter, on Facebook, on everything like that. The betrayal of everything that we stand for. Roll the clip. You never went to Castleton. I dropped out, okay? This is Blood Rain.
Here's the also, while we're on the subject of this episode particularly, I sent you another one that picks up where the other section, the other important scene from this episode comes from.
Hello and welcome to Atop the Fourth Wall, where bad comics burn. Sometimes a comic comes along where you just have to... It's time.
Of course there was a Final Fantasy anime, and of course it sucked, but even after the first episode...
That fucking running clip every time. This is such a good reference. I love it.
Still being used today.
This is his legacy. This is all Linkara will ever be remembered for. Is that meme of him running really fast. Well, I remember for that and this other one. But...
This fucking Spoony flying me.
He's off to go, Spoony off to go crash his car in Borealis, Aurora, Chicago, Illinois.
Okay, this is yeah.
I have to say I loved Linkara, right? I was watching various places and I saw Linkara, the great Linkara. I topped the fourth wall and he talked about the famous Power Rangers Red, right? He said it'll be out when it's out. And we liked that. It'll be out when it's out. But great work ethic. It was so good when Iron Liz was there, the great Iron Liz, right?
The great Iron Liz.
Don't you talk about me, you son of a bitch.
Who said that? What is that?
It's
What
me,
is that?
the Lightbringer.
Look, there he is. There he is. Get him out of here. Get him the hell out of here. Then cuts to the audience, beating shit out of him. His jacket up. Throw him out the goal. Don't give him his jacket. Don't give him.
It's even better.
Meanwhile, Doug Walker's just looking on, going.
He's going, build that wall.
I don't think he'd say that.
You don't think he'd say that, huh?
Make him
Don't
say
think
it,
he'd
Zach.
say
Make him
that.
say, I saw it in Croc.
I was playing Croc and I saw the little characters in cages and frankly I thought, that looks not so bad.
Obviously, Doug said he would never say that, okay? You think he'd never say that. Well, here's this. Someone actually paid him to do it.
Wait, really?
Yeah. And then above that is a clip involving Oni
Meanwhile,
Blaze.
Doug Walker's just looking on, going.
He's going,
I saw that somewhere, and I decided to just sync it up. But by the way, to give an example,
Just take one of the healings.
Sorry, say that again?
Oh yeah, just press play. You're good.
Okay.
With you.
Actually,
And
watch the
Suburban
whole video
Knights
from here.
Is a war between electricity, like old magic, and electricity.
It is.
And then the thing, it's really stupid, but I've seen these movies. I've watched Kick-Assia like 20 times. I've watched Suburban Knights like 10 times, but I cannot sit through fucking Tiboldi.
No, I can't either.
It is so boring.
I've tried.
Sorry, say that again?
I fucking love Corey. I'm sorry, continue.
It's like 4 hours long.
Around the 30-minute mark, I have to turn it off.
It is Cowboy Bebop, Star Trek, and Star Wars all mixed into one, and it is as cringy as it sounds.
Does he just throw these movies on YouTube, or does he try to like rent them or sell them? No, they just throw them up, which is fair.
He
had
tried
DVDs.
selling Kick-Assia. Like he sold.
Do you know what? I think we actually need to watch a bit of Knights of Suburbia.
No. Pull up Kick-Assia. There's an HD remaster of it. I think the opening scene is like the perfect description. Yeah, there we go. That's the review. That's that one. That'll be fun. Give you guys an idea of what these are about. Just
I'll just let it play.
Scene should do. Yeah.
Charzer is amazing. True. Charzer.
I try.
Cheers, buddy.
I know my stuff. What can I say?
There is a nation called Malasia, a micronation, to be precise, located just outside of Reno, in Dayton, Nevada. It is a small speck of land, 1.3 acres to be exact, but through a strange loophole, it is technically considered a nation. It is run by a man named Kevin Baugh, who has declared himself the proud president of this land. He has been called one curly short of the Three Stooges, but he does.
Wasn't he one of their dads?
No, that you're thinking of Lewis's Dead. No, this is actually the place he's talking about. Real. They actually drove out there. Flew out there.
Wait, what? There's a
Malasia exists. Yes. It is a real place in Nevada.
No. Wait, what?
Yes, it is. Yes, it's real.
How do I not know this? What the fuck?
Yeah, that guy, Vince Von Baugh, that's actually the guy who owns the patch of land that's technically not in the United States. Ever seen an episode of Family Guy about Peter?
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. That's the basic concept.
I didn't know this was real. I had no fucking idea. I know it was. I knew that like the legal technicalities existed and people have talked about it before. I didn't know that someone like this existed. Holy shit!
To keep order in his humble country.
I got a clip ready
For the most part,
whenever we're done with this
Malacia
section.
is a quiet,
Only a few seconds left.
gentle
Keep
land
watching.
that
It's
is yet
almost
to subject itself to any intense, hostile violence. That is where the nostalgia critic comes in.
See what I'm saying? It's just a setup. Okay, next clip. This is something that I clipped a couple years ago. Can you pull up read the name out, by the way. Read the name out of the clip we're gonna watch.
Doug Walker of Antifa preps the troops before establishing Chaz.
2020 colorized, yes.
There's another group of people that thought like you, Linkara. They were called Nazis! They were closed-minded, hate-filled people that just want everything their way. Are you a Nazi, Linkara?
No.
Are you a Nazi, Linkara?
No.
Because I don't want any Nazis around here!
No, I'm not a Nazi! I'm not a Nazi!
Good.
He'd
Now
still
let me
claim
tell
that
you
today,
about a group of
unironically.
people that didn't give up. They were called Nazis. They had a crazy Everybody thought they were nuts.
Everybody thought they were
But you know
nuts.
what? They got pretty far, didn't they? Because they were dedicated. Yeah! And strong. Yeah! A lot of people said they were crazy. Well, everybody says that we're crazy, so that gives us a better advantage, doesn't it? Yeah! Think about it. First, we take Malacia.
Oh my god, hold on. Fucking 1 second.
Doesn't it? Yeah!
Look at fucking Film Brain with a full head of hair.
I know!
So Film Brain, obviously.
I'm so excited!
Film Brain is their token Brit, okay? And I just want to say, for the entire British Isles, we do not claim him. Like,
He is a perfect representation.
what I love about
I'm so excited, critic! Oh, critic!
what I love about Film Brain is that he started to lose his hair at a fairly young age. He looked more and more like a fucking Predator. And he just looked evil. It was ridiculous.
So,
I remember in the review with when they did the review for The Purge.
Yeah.
He really pulled off the fucking creeper vibe.
Yeah.
Standing in the little fucking.
It was
camera thing.
it was just like I would not have done that.
Beckett. So what you're saying is he is what people think as is, right? Like everything they picture as from Heel versus Babyface is, that's what he looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going.
Think about it. First, we take Malacia and then the neighbors down the street. And then their neighbors, and then their neighbors, and then their neighbors.
This age is like a
Until we
fucking
build a
line.
military force so gigantic that nobody will be able to stop us. And then we go global. First, we start with Texas, then Canada, then France, and then whatever other nation stands in our way. And then
Pudding?
the West! Yeah!
There he is.
And don't you let
So the person who got accused of grooming.
Texas, then Canada, then
I'm gonna pull up the line.
Fuck's sake, I hate this.
stop us. And then we go global. First, we start with Texas, then Canada, then France, and then whatever other nation stands in our way. And then
Pudding?
Happier times.
Oh, I'm pulling it up.
And
I'm
don't you
pulling
let
it up.
anyone tell you that you can't do it.
There's a line that ages
So what are
poorly.
you people? A Nazi? Or Nazi?
All right.
Oh, such
Let me pull it
fucking
up.
nerds.
Let me pull it up. This is another line that did not age well.
I got something to say.
Well, make it quick. I don't want to miss Gilligan.
When I helped...
Wait, no. Rewind. I literally just passed it. No. I mean, you could do this, but we gotta skip like maybe 10 seconds forward. Yeah, before the... Okay, almost.
That was quite
Pass
fair.
this scene.
What?
A trial!
What?
You are going to have a trial.
Oh, God, shoot me. No!
And so it is the ruling of this court that you be found guilty for the crimes against
Actually,
our government.
it might have
All
been-
in favor?
it might have been okay.
Aye. All opposed? Nay. Too bad I'm in charge. Guilty. Cinema Snob, do you have anything to say before I sentence
Oh,
you to your
Yeah. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
45 seconds until it happens. Just press play.
Sentence.
Oh, I got something to say.
Well,
I was fine.
When I helped build Kickassia, I had a dream of freedom, justice, and honor. But now I see it's been shadowed by the dumbass cockface that sits across from me. You really know how to put the dick in dictatorship.
You're out of order, cinema snob!
You're out of order, they're out of order, the whole system is out of order!
I am the system!
I know you're the system, that's my point!
I know it's your point! It's just that when you say that I'm out of order and the system's out of order, it's kind of redundant!
What I'm trying to get across is fuck you!
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Hey, won't somebody think of the children?
That has aged like a fine wine.
Yeah, that's great. The person that's like grooming people who may be underage. Would someone think of the children? I wonder if he asked to say that fucking line.
I don't know. Apparently Doug and Rob wrote it. And they all looked at him like... Fuck. Also, by the way, note what Lindsay Ellis looks like here. Who does she remind you of? Sarah Palin?
Yeah.
That's her entire bit for the movie. She's dressed up pretending to be Sarah Palin. She's the vice president behind Doug. The entire thing was stale in 2010. And she's doing an entire bit as being basically Palin.
Yeah.
Yeah. It hurts, don't it? It hurts, don't it?
I mean, it's, listen, you've got to give it to people, like people who go out and make content, they put the work in. It's a shame that
They work real hard on it, so do washing machines. Oh yeah, there's Dr. Insano. Yes, perfect.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Gun!
Surrender!
No!
Alright, I just thought I'd give it a shot.
Wait, don't tell him!
Why not?
Well, technically, it's still Spoony in there.
I think I still want to kill him.
Oh, God! Wait, it's not its fault!
What?
Well, maybe somebody put him up to it.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. He's just French. They just talk. Go ahead and kill him.
I don't want to die! Someone conspiring against me?
What gave you that idea?
When he says somebody's conspiring against me.
I didn't say that.
I still have so much more science to do!
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, but a few holes in the doctor help!
No! No!
Then what's going
These fucking people. Okay.
Keep watching. We have no. We're getting to the point.
I want my mommy!
Nothing. I assure you, nothing is wrong.
You're a part of this, aren't you?
Me or him?
Neither!
Yes!
Yes!
You are against me.
Help me, Santa!
You're just paranoid, critic.
Who else is in on it?
Help me, Jesus Christ!
We're all your friends, critic.
Oh fuck, that's where the meme comes from.
Are you?
Yeah.
Help me! Santa Christ!
Santa cries, Santa cries, we all love you.
Well, gee, that's sad.
You just killed Santa Christ.
You all saw it. He came at me with a chainsaw.
We heard gunshots!
Did it come from a gun?
Holy smokes.
And then they do the whole bit.
You killed Santa Christ? I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
My God, the greatest combination of Christmas icons is dead.
Yeah.
That man. Oh, by the way,
Guess he is.
the guy who just said that, he's a chick now.
God. What's Sage given? Hold on a sec.
Sage is
Sorry,
still
I'm not gonna
degenerate and still really snooty for being such a mid guy. I mean, to be fair, to be fair, he
God.
when I question what is it? Retro Blasting's tastes in content creators when he actually agrees with Bennett the Sage on Evangelion, and then you find out what his opinions on Evangelion is, and it kind of all makes sense. Anyway.
Okay. So I want to move to
where?
I want to. Okay. So here's what I want to consider. Sage, DM it to me, Sage. We might do it next time, but I want to keep a little bit of focus.
No, I don't know much about Sage. He's less in my wheelhouse.
I want to. Sorry, I was doing a priest less quickly, but like, okay, fuck. So I want to start moving towards wrap up in like 40-minute shifts, if that's all right. But I'm trying to think who we haven't talked about. It's always weird. Like, I never want to.
Angry Joe.
You know, I was about to say, no one ever wants to talk about Brad Jones because everyone loves Brad.
I love Brad.
No one. I never. He was never my thing.
I remember watching his original, like his old shit, where he would like review porn, and I loved his reviews, and then they bang.
Yeah, his stuff was really out there as I avant-garde. But well, why don't we talk about Angry Joe?
Oh god,
Piss Padre.
Piss Padre. True.
Singe Sanchuan. Angry Alejandro.
Still hasn't apologized for the Payday 3 shill.
Oh, that's one of many things you could say. You know what? I got the perfect input. Most people don't know that Angry Joe was from Channel Awesome, but he was. Let's see if I can find where is it? The review with what's his name? The guy who did the Game Awards. What's his name?
Oh fuck! Okay.
And then when he did the whole Cusco thing.
Yeah. So there is Angry Joe is a video game reviewer. In fact, actually, like by happy happenstance, he is the guy standing next to Spoony. That is Angry Joe.
Look how thin he is.
Look how thin he is.
Actually, you know what? I got a clip for it.
Okay. So I think actually the okay.
These people
Who's
talking
that guy
about
who
it,
hosts
that's
the Game Awards?
Spencer?
No,
that was what's
You're
his
asking
name?
the same question too, or?
Jeff Keighley. That's it.
Okay. What would you do if Jeff Keighley walked in, put his drink down on the table?
Angry Joe would walk in for him and say, "He's fucking with me."
What would you do if a video got released of Jeff Keighley just
who
like?
is he gonna fucking behead?
Wait, I think you're it's not showing it.
Oh. I was oh, there we go. So okay. So let me give the lead up to this.
All you see is Spoony betrayal. That's all.
Oh fuck! Sorry, apologies. It's because I've got a few things open. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Second
over.
Okay. Beckett L. True. Brain not with it. It's been a very long couple of days. Okay. Right. Pro streamer. Jeff Keighley was the host of E3. Every year they would go through video game reviews and everything else, and Angry Joe got very pissed off as a video game reviewer that they weren't taking MMOs seriously. Why are they not listing these games? And finally, after years of bitching, Angry Joe.
I don't think they were. By the way, Mr. Braindead, I don't think they were. They were banned per se. It's just that they turned their back. They brought them in 1 year and they never really brought them back. But I think it was just Spoony. But I don't know if Angry Joe showed up after that or not. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's
It's context. It's helpful.
He basically finally got a conversation with this guy after years of bitching. He should have been prepped. He should have been prepared. He'd been saying the same things over and over. Angry Joe is a voice for the gamers. He is somebody who knows this shit. So, like, why don't we...
You made Corporate Commander.
You made Corporate
Show how much
VGA's was
fucking Corporate Commander. Like, with his fucking Cobra mask. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Jeff Keighley's big day out. He destroyed Dirty Joe or Angry Joe or whatever his name is.
That was the most like insane slam down I've ever seen.
Yeah. Like,
Wait, did Jeff Keighley fight Angry Joe?
Yeah, he beat the shit. No, what happened was Angry Joe tried making Jeff Keighley look like a big dumb asshole by asking him stupid questions, but Jeff Keighley had the perfect response for every question to make arms up and be like, "He made me look stupid."
This is not how I wanted to do it.
Come on, you're attacking me on the independent game.
Jeff Keighley knows who he is. A lot of people took the piss out of Jeff Keighley. He's a corporate shill. He's just there to voice for companies. After
He's
all
also
of
the
this,
Dorito Pope.
Also the Dorito Pope. True. So, let's see what happens.
Which is not what it is this year. You're telling me MMO should be nominated for Game of the Year, yet you can't name the MMO, so it should be. And you're telling me that you don't know who's voting on the awards when it's public.
Straight up
I just want to watch it again. I love this so much.
Messing with me.
He's getting debate broed by Jeff Keighley. Like, it's just absolutely getting dunked on. He's finally got his moment. He finally gets to say his piece and gets fucking devastated.
This year, you're telling me MMO should be nominated for Game of the Year, yet you can't name the MMO, so it should be. And you're telling me that you don't know who's voting on the awards when it's public.
straight up with me, disrespecting me. You see it in his eyes.
Dude, Angry Joe made a
I love it so much.
No,
beat by beat remake of Dragon's Ball P and put it at the beginning of his Kakarot video. He made it beat for beat.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Like every joke? Like
every
and handsome?
Exactly.
Unfortunate.
You big smelly willy.
That's what you get for acting.
That's where Angry Joe is now.
It was very bizarre to see that.
He's got like his buff brother, which takes forever to get to the joke point.
Imagine you spend every day of your life getting really buff, and then your fat friend starts a video game show, and then he owns you.
The big smelly willy look.
He got so bullied. Like, Angry Joe is such a fucking... Like, it's interesting as well, like, how much influence these people have had. Because Joe's been around forever. Like, most people...
They've all been around forever. That's
yeah,
the
like...
problem.
Well, yeah, that is the problem.
And that's
like,
their Achilles heel.
Yeah, I mean, interesting, like, as a random pivot, how much do you know about Jim Sterling?
Oh, God, too much.
Too much.
I know Linkara did an April Fool's bit where he basically dressed up as him.
That is interesting. At some point, maybe that's another. That is definitely another string. Actually, we can talk about Jim because I've watched Jim since he was part of Destructoid.
Oh, believe me, if we're gonna cover him, we're gonna have to cover Movie Bob, and I got plenty on that.
I actually don't know anything about Movie Bob.
That's gonna be the next stream.
Okay.
I need to learn about that mess.
I need to learn.
Let me put you this way. I consider Quitting Reviews to be one diabetes diagnosis away from becoming the millennial equivalent of Movie Bob. That's my lead-in. That's my lead-in.
That's fair. So with the rest of Angry Joe stuff, oh fuck, a lot of it, like, God, these people bitched about money. Angry Joe's, you people have taken everything from me. Can you grab that clip for me when he's like pulling out the wallet?
You know, I'll pull my animated version. I made an animated version of it.
Oh, I love that. I need the original as well though. Just so we can compare. Just so we can compare for the audience.
That's fair. Let me grab. I'll send you that, and I'll pull up the actual scene.
Nice.
All right, here we go.
I can't believe it did an animated one. It's fucking amazing. Okay,
Herb spends a lot of his time animating, like.
I even have money in my wallet.
Special moments.
Yes, I do. I have $7.
That's actually really good.
If I start putting in the music. Oh God!
Yes, I do. I have $7.
What's the review?
Even have
I fucking love it.
Money Rants, maybe? I can't remember where it's from. God damn it. Oh, Final Angry Joe, Nintendo Rant. Here we go. I found it.
Oh, nice.
It was Nintendo. Yep. There it is.
Good job. Good job, Nintendo.
So depressed.
So,
He says with all the
if you hadn't
screen
noticed,
equipment and shit.
the play session where I shared me and 4 other friends, 5 people having
Notice
fun
he's lacking the 3
Mario
additional
Party
chins.
10 with Bowser Party. Awesome amount of fun. Well, that video
It's
is
actually
gone on my
bits.
channel.
Yeah, he really. I mean, like, listen, you get older, but like, he let himself go.
Let himself go and go to the all-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh my God.
I received.
He looks like the fat Latina wife he probably has.
I think you've already guessed it. I received a copyright claim.
Okay.
Why I thought I wouldn't is beyond me. I received a copyright claim. What's interesting here is that it's not matching on a particular song. It's just the whole fucking thing. You try to click here to play the match content, it's just the whole fucking video. Because there are Nintendo characters in it,
I found it.
the whole fucking thing is
Most
claimed.
replayed,
and stupid
3 minutes, 50 seconds.
Yeah, we'll go to actually.
I'm the only one that thinks.
I'm just giving some context. We need to go back a little bit actually, because I kind of want to see him run. I kind of want to see him run. I want to see him. I want to see him get into it. I want to see it scale up.
Yeah, because he was red in the other one.
But it's gone now. I'm, I hope Nintendo enjoyed the free ad revenue I generated for them, the positive coverage I generated for them. I hope they really enjoyed that, because after that's the last fucking Nintendo video I do. It's not enough that I went out and I bought a $300 console, Wii U console. It's not enough that I bought 4 Pro controllers at $50-$60 a piece. It's not enough that I bought $40 Wiimote controllers, 4 of them, so that we can have this play session and share it online with people. It's not enough that I bought 4+ games for the system, spent maybe over $900. That's not enough for Nintendo. What's enough for Nintendo is also monetizing any time you share your content with anybody.
Guys,
he's getting
not enough for them.
Winded, if anything.
To be fair, fuck Nintendo. To be fair, fuck Nintendo. I'm not saying piracy is right, but I'm saying I'm saying that there's plenty of. I'm saying there are plenty of emulators with interesting software on them that might be, interesting.
Beckett, all I'm saying, guys, is this. I got a Steam Deck. I can run Switch games better than I can on the actual Switch. My Switch has been collecting dust for almost 2 years now. And I pirate everything. Nintendo can suck my dick. Anyway.
I disavow and was in no way a heavy user of Pirate Bay. In fact, I don't even know what Pirate Bay is.
Somebody else.
Well, Pirate Bay.
They must have.
What's the software called? RetroArch.
Certainly don't use uTorrent.
That money as well.
Yeah, certainly. Don't
That's
use
how fucking greedy Nintendo Japan is, and I have not seen this behavior from any other modern Web 3.0 company or gamer-friendly company out there. It would be insane to see. See Project Red do this, to see Paradox do this, to see Blizzard do this, to see all these other companies that embrace Let's Plays, that embrace sharing content instead of restricting it and choking it and stamping it out unless they collect their check from it, which is a ridiculous Nintendo Rev Share program on YouTube where they take, 40% of all your earnings? As if they need that. It's not enough for them to create a game and have you play it and pay them for that experience. You need to also pay them for sharing your experience with everybody else. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, and I'm the only one that thinks that that's fucking stupid and anti-gamer and a little bit too greedy. I mean, you want to talk about DLC, you want to talk about day one DLC, and I see this all the time. People are like, wow, Nintendo's so great with their Mario Party deals, their Mario Kart DLC, look at what they give us here. And yet, they have these practices where it's you pay us money if you share your experience with anybody else. In fact, maybe when I told my friends about the Wii U console, there was a Nintendo executive behind me who I turned around. He immediately said, give me $1 for you recommending that Wii U to your friend. Because I've recommended Wii U's. I couldn't believe it, but personally, when I meet somebody in person, they say, hey, Joe, I like your Nintendo content. It sucks that, that stuff is happening to you. And I tell them, man, I've had more fun with my Wii U than I've had with my Xbox One and my PlayStation 4 combined. And that's a glowing review.
Something does not add up. That aged poorly.
That did age poorly. Fucking Wii U was awful.
I need to clip that. That is the greatest out of context line I ever heard.
Get one. I guess they want a cut of that too. So because I advertised for them, I need to pay them some money. Let's see how much I owe them. How many times did I recommend that?
I love this.
Write that down for you. I'm sorry, Nintendo. I didn't mean to mention your name. How many times did I mention Nintendo in this review? Golly, I must owe you at least another $100 on top of all the revenue that you just took from the what was it? The Mario Kart video and the Mario Party video, because it's Mario. I apologize. You know what, Nintendo? Fuck you. And it's hilarious. I mean, look at this.
Here we go.
We're all stumbling over each other to buy your stupid fucking plastic toys. Like they're the goddamn old second coming of the Beanie Babies, the Ultra Beanie Babies. Everybody must have these amiibos, and they're selling them for ridiculous amounts. and you're just cranking them out at the factory and laughing it up. Laughing it up. You got your, your Nintendo 3DS. That thing was a fucking money printer. You've got your, the 3DS. The DS, the 3DS, the 3DS XL, the XLI, LXR, TYZ, ABC 1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh.
And before you haters even fucking say it, yes, Nintendo may have a legal basis to be a fucking dick, but it doesn't mean that they have to do this. It doesn't. If you want to support a company that's being a complete dick when other companies are being the absolute opposite, it's your business. Continue supporting whatever you like to support. Blind-eyed too. Turn a blind eye. It's cool. I think it's hypocritical, especially if you talk shit about any other company. It's amazing to me that EA gets wailed on in the blogosphere, Twitter, Reddit, everywhere for when they do stupid fucked up shit. But when Nintendo does it, they get a free pass? Is that what you're telling me? Everybody shut their mouths.
Wrong.
Don't say anything against Nintendo. Don't talk bad about Nintendo. They're making us these plastic fucking toys. They're giving us the 17th same thing on Mario.
Sacrifices to the Church of Nintendo. Do we need to say anything more?
How does that make sense? Why?
I fucking love
critical
Joe.
of Nintendo as much as we are.
It's so retarded. It's so retarded.
By the way, pull up this video.
Oh,
I want to see a funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let me get to the $7 bit. Where the fuck's $7 bit?
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not.
I don't think he's doing
one.
God, it might be the wrong. Fuck. Yeah. Do you know what? That doesn't surprise me.
Angry Joe Show copyright disaster, maybe. Speaking of a controversial opinion,
I fucking love Rageaholic.
No, seriously, you just gotta hear. You gotta hear it. He's so good. He is so good at drive-by insult.
You gotta watch it.
No, just start it. Just start.
Okay, sure.
You're gonna laugh. I give you a heart.
Oh no, I've seen it before. I love Rage.
I just love his takedown.
I hate e-drama and the autistic ecosystem it nourishes. Find it about as engaging as marinating my nuts in witch hazel. As evidence of this, I'd point to the fact that from amazing atheist to movie knob, I rarely, if ever, engage anyone unless it's in direct retaliation. But some people prefer Risperdal to reason, and like Angry Joe in a narrow hallway, some encounters simply are unavoidable. And so when Angry Joe slid, or rather rolled, into my mentions this past week, I shook it off and went about my day. And then he kept rolling. And rolling like Snoop Dogg with an O-bag. So finally, after addressing his facile procession of whataboutisms, watching him waddle clean the fuck past my counter-arguments, culminating in repeated accusations of being a, quote, blatant partisan hypocrite, I let fly a couple jokes at his expense, one of which made reference to his man-witch makeover immediately after the election. My sincere apologies, you fucking prick. I didn't know you could catch diabetes from eating your own words. At which point Joe imbibed a game of wits, while forgetting that he lacks the game pieces, proffering truly incisive commentary like, "You wear leather," and capping it off with, wait for it, "Your belt is spiky." biting rejoinder indeed in a world where even mainstream pop stars are wearing full-body fuck harnesses and bondage gear on stage. Any other up-to-date fashion quips you'd like to dig up from 1999? Pop punk, maybe? Jinko's, the name of your real fucking father?
Brain Dead sticks. Listen, I don't think I've ever seen Rage raise a fist in a call with sticks. Actually, no, that's a lie. I didn't think that until I recently found a stream where they actually talk to each other, and it's kind of fucking surreal. Actually, I'm gonna be.
That's surreal. You should see when the video where he he jokes about that fact. He's like, and that's all for now. Peace out. And then Styx is like, God fucking speed.
I fucking love these two. Right, okay. Fucking hell.
Where is it? I need to find it.
Divert too far. Sorry, my brain is fried. I've been going for like 9 hours. I think
sorry, I haven't been like as implementative as I was like.
Oh, you're fine.
Mainly because like I'm not an expert into the whole like sphere of this thing. I know a few things here and there, like the Juario shit and all that, but like, you know. I'll put my 2 cents in when it's another big thing that I actually know a lot of.
Oh, I found it. I think I found it. Oh God,
yeah?
Yes. I think.
Oh yes, this.
No malarkey.
God fucking speed.
Well, that's about all. Peace out.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where the original's from because he actually does a whole bit before that.
I love. Yeah, no. Oh look. Okay. What I'd say is this.
I am a fellow clanker.
Yeah. Okay. What I'd say is this. I think this is being good, and I think we're winding towards the end.
Yeah.
Because I'm afraid. Okay. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining me. This won't be the last time we do this. Charza, do you want to shout your channel out again, buddy?
Oh yeah, it's Chaos Charza. You should be able to find it. Well, Charza Kitsune. You know what? You should be able to find it. It's literally just me as Heavy from TF2 in a red shirt, the galaxy behind me. You can also find me on Twitter at Chaos Charza, and that'll take you to where you need to go.
Yes.
I also have a Ko-Fi and a Patreon, but to be honest, no one gives me shit. So.
Hey, same.
And Evan,
I've been trying to make money.
And I am Evan Do Things. Don't go to my Twitter if you don't like porn, politics, or piece of shit comments. Don't follow me on Twitter.
And don't follow me to me posting how much I love Choco GS because you're gonna see a lot of that.
Yeah, no, I see that every single fucking day.
I post that meme like it's nobody's business, man.
My YouTube is of course Evan Do Things. I do game reviews, and that's about it for now. And I do live streams there. I also have a Patreon and a Ko-Fi, but if you do the Patreon, I am planning to release reviews a week early, and I am trying to get that rolling so then I can feed beans to my editor.
By the way, post the tweet I just sent. You got put it up because you'll see this a lot on my channel. If you're like me, and I know I am. You're gonna see a lot of this meme. You're gonna see so much of this.
Oh my god. Jeff.
Yes, that is my face. I photoshopped on there. I have way too much fun with shit posting, man. You have no idea. Oh, fun times.
Okay.
Anyway.
This has been fun. I really hope that ripping the shit out of that
guy with the glass.
Chaser Hug Box Freak Linkara finally gets you put on the list, and God willing, may it get Beckett and the Copen Seed channel put on that list as well. Linkara.
What about me? I'm left out.
And Evan, fucking, and all of us. Like, listen, expand your list, Linkara. Expand, put up your wolves.
Oh, by the way, I will say one last
the
thing.
The Leviathans are coming.
Hey, Linkara. Hey, Linkara, next convention you're at, if it's anywhere near me, expect to see me because Liz is actually making a hat that I'm going to get you to sign for me, please. It's a red hat, and it says Make Lightbringer Great Again. Expect me to be there with a camera, catch you on camera doing this, because I'm going to do that. I promised her I was going to do that, because quite frankly, it's going to be hilarious. You may not see this, and if you do, by the way, I love living in your head rent free. And I really do enjoy that. I know I live in Mars Girl's head.
Very roomy.
Ask her about how many times I've posted that meme of her. I hope that you actually
really put you in a list.
And also, Linkara, can I ask you something? When are we ever going to see the end of your plot lines? Because
It'll be out when it's out.
Well,
it'll be out when it's out.
You might remember me as the guy who has had a lot of fun mocking you at my expense. I'm also the guy who made the. You might remember me from the meme. Brace yourselves, it's coming, and lots of others. I'm gonna put you in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. You won't be able to do a damn thing about it, and I'm probably gonna mod the voices too. I've also put Nostalgia Critic in too. That's a whole nother thing. But I can't wait to see you in real life. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have fun mocking you. I have way too much fun mocking you already. I'm gonna keep doing it. Have fun. I hope I'm on your list. I hope this is my audition. This is my audition to get onto your naughty list on Discord. And Liz and me are good friends. I hope to see you at a con soon, and maybe it'll be a BotCon. That'll be fun. But this is my audition tape for your band list. Say hi
I hope
to.
you like what you see.
Yep, and I hope you and the green M&M have a wonderful night. Thank you, Lincoln.
With a big fat hermaphrodite dong.
No, his.
Okay.
What are you talking about? Her or her wife? His wife.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
the green M&M.
Okay.
I mean, I will give him this much. I too am a fan of chocolate chefs.
I'm gonna wrangle both of you. I'm gonna wrangle both of you. Okay. Right. Thanks so much. I will see you guys again soon. Thank you. And yeah, catch you in a bit, guys. As I say, use content how you want it. It's all yours, buddy.